All right. So I guess now you understand what the plan was.
Absolutely. At Colts Law, we talk Indianapolis Colts football.
We're going to stick to what we know, fundamentals and technique, 1% better every day.
What's going on, Colts Nation? I'm Lawrence Owen. With me, as usual, is my guy, Loyalist. And today is the day, week 2, preseason NFL 2022 season. Oh, yes, Colts hosting the Detroit Lions after a couple days of joint practice. Both teams not planning on playing their starters very much, especially their established starters. You might see some rookie starters out there playing or something of that nature, or guys that just need some play time that haven't really gotten a lot of practice. Maybe they've been hurt, through training camp or something, just came back, that kind of stuff. So this is the pregame, and it will be the live reaction to the game as well. We're just kind of putting it all together, having some fun. What up, Smooth Fit? Appreciate you being here. We are going to be talking, first off, before the game starts here in about a half an hour, mainly about what we're hoping to get out of this game, right? And first and foremost, in my opinion, the guy I'm keeping the biggest eye on today is Michael Strawn. I mean, dude showed up. Been dealing, he had I think it was a torn meniscus.
Yeah.
Right? That happened OTAs, and just came back 3 days ago, first joint practice, and immediately started balling out. Getting open, making catches, contested catches, stuff like that. Really surprised Frank Reich. Got to see some more stuff from him in this preseason game. What are you thinking?
Oh, I agree. As far as enjoyment factor, because for me, there's certain areas I'm watching out of concern, and then there's certain areas I'm watching out of interest. And then, like I said, with Strawn, it's that enjoyment, because I really, like you said, he came in and it was like, oh, the last saw, it was just picking up right from that spot and moving freely, looked better on his route running than what he did, at the end of, or coming into training camp. We've seen him, he's got put on some weight, some good muscle mass and stuff. So yeah, I am really excited to see Strawn just for enjoyment. Cause like I said, I have no concerns. I'm pretty sure he's going to come out, barring a bad hit or something. He's going to come out and just perform, like you said, like he has every day in camp. And, he still has had a couple drops, but not to the degree that we've seen with some of the other.
Well, no, and you talk about the drops, and it made me think. Earlier, I was thinking about that whole drop situation from last year. What's up, Joe B? Appreciate you being in here. One of the things that made me realize is last year there was no Carson Wentz. Okay, and as much as we talk about Carson Wentz, one thing that yes, he can throw it hard, but he wasn't throwing it as hard as Jacob Eason was throwing it, right? And that's where the majority of Mike Strawn's targets came from, was Jacob Eason launching them downfield at him. So maybe that had a little bit to do with his drops. You know what I'm saying? Because now the guys that throw him the football don't have rocket cannon arms, right? Not a single guy on this team can throw a laser beam the way Jacob Eason was throwing him to Michael Strawn. They all have good touch. Not saying they don't have okay power to their throw. They just, it's not coming at them like a 98-mile-an-hour fastball from Roger Clemens, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can't even find the setting on the jugs machine. It's just like, forget about it. That's what Jacob Eason's are. I mean, yeah, a little excessive, but like you said, that experience and just, I mean, he got to spend a little bit of time with Matt Ryan during the off season and stuff, during some of those earlier practices. And I just think about it. Last year he had either Jacob Eason throwing it rocket hard, Sam Ellinger, who wasn't the most accurate, you know what I mean? And then Carson Wentz, you know what I mean? So it was just very limited, So this has definitely got to be a nice season because Sam, he came out, showed last week. He's got more zip on the ball. He's more accurate. Like I said, I don't know. For me, I did not expect this much of a jump from Sam, but that was one game. Let's see how, actually I take that back. It was more than one game because he's done it in camp as well. He's been very consistent and stuff. But the thing is that's awesome for what we're really needing to see offensively for scoring is these pass catchers, number 4, 5, 6 wide receiver, and you're going to be able to evaluate those guys a lot better because of, like you said, we won't see Matt tonight, but Nick Foles is fairly accurate whenever he brings the ball down. Every once in a while, he seems like he's over putting a little extra gas on it or air under it. And then Sam's been pretty accurate. And if we can get Jack Cohn to keep him up out of the dirt, we'll be able to really evaluate what these pass catchers, both tight end and wide receiver, have because we are unfortunately we're trying to find more depth at that tight end spot already with the loss of Drew Ogletree.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. My attention's been taken away. It's been pouring rain outside, and my outside cat just came in. As you can see, the tail sitting there flipping around. But he wants attention. Whenever he comes in, immediately he wants attention. So I got to kind of give it to him. Otherwise, he's just going to start biting my leg and stuff. I mean, that's just what he does. What's up, Indiana Creek Walker? Appreciate you being in here, guys. Don't forget, smash that like button, hit subscribe. If you're not subscribed, just make sure the like button is hit because it helps so much, especially on these 3-hour streams that we're doing. The more likes that are hit on this stream, that means the more people that YouTube is going to show this to, more opportunities for people to come in and hang out. Don't forget, you could use the links in the description of the video if you want to help donate or check out some merch shop or whatever, whatever's available. We appreciate you guys. Joey B says he wants Foles to do a little better. We'll probably, I think we'll see him for about a quarter. And then I honestly, I think that we'll probably see Sam Ehlinger for darn near the half tonight.
Yeah, because like you said, with Matt not playing and anything, and Nick Foles really seems like he needs to still get comfortable with this offense. He's just, I don't know if it's, different than what he remembers in Philly, how much of that's different, or what, but, and then some of it is just, it seems like he's almost overamped, it just seems like he's airmailing a few of these. And it's like, that's not what we need from him because that was the reason he was brought in on, for the 2-year agreement is like, look, we expect consistent, stable performance from you. So yeah, I would definitely like to see that just to put my mind at ease, me personally, going into the week 1 of the regular season.
Yeah, with Nick Foles, I mean, he wasn't brought in to be a starter, right? And he's never been super consistent, as a quarterback. He does like to take his shots. He does like to hold on to the football. But at the same time, I would like to see him a little bit more accurate. A lot of these drop passes that are being talked about in training camp and practices so far, a lot of those are just really badly placed balls. Yes, the receivers are getting both hands on them, but they're actually stopping, having to turn back behind them and reach out and grab them, or in just awkward positions like this, or something like that. And it makes it a very difficult, reception. Not saying Matt Ryan has, been guilty of a few of those throws as well. Even though I think Ryan is starting to look better as time progresses through training camp and those type. It's just, a lot of trying to get the timing down, right? Yes. That's all it is. So, yep.
Yeah, like you said, Matt Ryan. I mean, guys, Wednesday, first joint practice session against the Lions, he just balled out. I mean, I think maybe 2 incompletions on the day, if I'm not mistaken. On multiple touchdowns. I was just like, yeah, it was everything that we've been hoping to see. You know what I mean? And Matt Ryan, because basically that was his game because he knew he wasn't going to get any snaps today. So he went out there and really put a show on, and it was a blast to watch for sure.
Absolutely. Joey B says, I hope our tight end group can still produce without Ogletree. Honestly, and this is my honest opinion. Look, I love Ogletree, but I like what I'm seeing from Jelani Woods. I still like Moali Cox. I think we have guys there. Now, obviously, Granson is your boomer bust type tight end where he can make huge plays or he could drop an easy pass, and then of course we got guys like one of the tight ends that you like a lot, who stands 6'13" or something like that. Very similar in size to Ogletree, and he's been showing up in camp.
Yeah. 6'7". Yeah. he's a big, yes. He does not, I mean, don't get me wrong, losing Drew really stinks, but as far as measurables go, you're not losing anything with Jacobson. It's just and he's, for me personally, he's been sort of that little, consistently showing up every day, not every play, but just every day he's consistently showing up, a couple times a day where I'm like, okay, I like that, and so it's going to be intriguing, because that now a lot of people are asking, are we going to go down to 3 tight ends? Are we going to, do we have a 4th tight end? Does this give us room for an extra receiver or a defensive lineman? It's like these are questions that, Chris Ballard and the staff are going to be asking themselves repeatedly, I imagine, over the next, 10 days or so.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I was a little bit busy right there, being preoccupied. I got DM'd over on Discord. Speaking of Discord, let me get that link for you guys real quick. I'm sitting in Discord watching people, and right here, bam, that is the link to the Discord. People sitting there, all kind of hanging out, watching the game, and just enjoying ourselves, right? A bunch of guys sitting there just kind of reacting together. It's a good place for Colts fans, Lions fans. It doesn't matter. Whoever's watching the game at the same time, it's fun to come in and just hang out.
Yeah, real quick, guys. Just want to remember you when the game starts. We've got a bit of a delay, so let's please honor that. Also, thank you to Brandon Woods. He's the one that's providing us with the pictures. That's cool because makes it makes it a lot easier for everybody to stay on the same page and have a good experience all at the same time.
Absolutely. Yeah, because there's a delay for us. There's a 1 minute delay between when we say something and it shows up on YouTube. Plus, we're watching a stream, and there's a slight delay in that as well. So we want to do honest reactions. We don't want to read it in the chat prior and then just destroy the reaction that we have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm
Smooth Fit in here says, y'all grab that Discord, check out the Patreon, $5 a month. Check it out. A lot of guys, you hear us talk about Brandon and Joey B, and a lot of these guys are already part of it. It's a good group to hang out with.
Absolutely. So if Loyalist has to take off, he's not feeling very well. So there's that situation going on. I got a chili cheese dog sitting in front of me that, I didn't eat beforehand. And that's what you saw me eating a minute ago. I still got a little bit left, but I hate eating on stream, but 3 hours straight watching a game just don't feel right unless I'm eating something. All right. So I'm sorry.
Yeah. And right now,
guys,
I'm not rolling
chat.
the
What
dice
are you eating? What are you eating while watching the game? Let us know what you're having. I know that Loyalist ain't eating anything right now.
Yeah, I'm not reading the chat at all, man.
You hungry, aren't you? Even though your stomach upset?
Yes, sir. Yeah, but it was like, I don't need any ammunition.
Oh my goodness. So how much time we got left? We got about 15 minutes. Who on defense are you looking forward to watching?
Well, I'm hoping. I know the starters aren't getting a lot of run, but I do hope rookie Nick Cross comes out there, and gets some run. I'd like to see him just get more comfortable. I know it's not going to be hopefully alongside Blackman or anything, but I still think if he's out there with with McLeod. I think that's that, good. He can get a good communication built up with them. And I imagine he'll probably have to share the field with McLeod. You know how it is. These safeties, twist an ankle or whatever and have to sit out for a few snaps. So it's going to be good just to get some of those reps. I'd like to see, I'm always going to say I'd like to see that young man because I'm very interested to see what Cross, because, man, can you imagine if he becomes everything that I feel like he's going to be, what this safety duo with, over the next few years with Blackman and Cross will be like. Man, that just excites me. So I'd like to see him. And then, of course, just the pass rush. Can we get to the quarterback? This offensive line is the strength of the Lions, you know what I mean? And I'm assuming that their depth is going to be better competition than, what some of the competition they've been getting with their own team, because our depth has not been performing at its best on the O-line.
My two guys I'm watching closely. Now, obviously, you brought up Cross, which he may or may not play, being that he's officially a starter on the depth chart. I want to see JoJo Doman. I want to see how he works out there.
I was listening earlier. I don't think he's going to play. He's dealing with something.
Oh, okay.
I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I was trying to get some information and stuff, and that's what I was hearing.
See some more of EJ Speed then.
Okay.
Right. Wouldn't mind seeing a little bit more EJ Speed. Obviously, I want to see Dallas Flowers. I've been high on him since the last, honestly, all training camp. I've liked what I've seen from him.
Yeah, he's that
and then,
enjoyment.
Of course, Eric Johnson.
Yeah, he's that enjoyment watch. Well, both of those guys are that enjoyment watch. It's not out of concern. It's just you want to see these guys ball out as much
exactly.
as you can.
You want to see them dominate the 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, right? Yep. That way, it gives you hope that they're going to be really good when they have to come in certain game time situations during the season.
Another name, because could be a very, very pivotal game. Because this, honestly, guys, either this week or next week, this could be these guys' Super Bowl. This could be everything. Some of those guys that are just on the outside looking in at spots 54 to 65. You know what I mean? And the thing is, you got the Marvell Tells. That's, there's a guy, I would really like to see him come out and show something today, because I imagine he's going to get a lot of run. Him, probably Brendan Faison. We'll see, get some run. I'd like to see. So, yeah, our secondary it should be an enjoyable watch.
Yeah. There's some situations, well, obviously, the trenches is something that we're definitely going to be keeping an eye on both sides, right? Obviously, over there on the offense, we got to see what Bernard Ryman's going to look like today. We got to see what the right guard situation is going to look like.
I have a question. Okay. If you were the coach, you're putting Coach Reich hat on, all right? Would you get any reps to Matt Pryor? And you have to give reps to Danny Pinter because he's also your backup center and everything else. If Danny Pinter's on the field, do you keep him at that right guard and just try to plug somebody in that center? Because that's where you really need him starting. Those two questions.
The first quarter, I would probably play Pryor.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would also keep Pinter at right guard. That would be what I would do.
That's what I'm thinking. I know you're taking a hit at the center spot because, after Ryan and then after Danny, that's heck, we saw Will Fries wasn't even getting the ball to the quarterback on the shotgun. They just kept skipping on the ground. So there's a more noticeable drop off on that third center. But that's what I was thinking. Danny, you need him to be that right guard, or you're hoping for him to be that right guard. Man, I'm telling you right now.
But at the same time, over the last few years, we've noticed Ryan Kelly's not been good for a whole season without an injury, you know?
Yeah.
So getting him those snaps at center, Pinter at center, is important, So I get it.
I just felt like that's where he's already gotten a lot of work over the last, so I understand what you're saying. But yeah, that's some interesting questions. I want to see, really offensively any of the receivers. You know, I mean, who's going to step up? Who's going to take this opportunity to, to put some film on and say, look, think about me. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. All right, so we got about 9 minutes left before the game kicks off. People are slowly trickling in. That's good. What's up, Marquis Beverly? Appreciate you being here. Yeah.
Please, guys, smash that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe. If you got a minute to share it out before the game starts, let's get more people in here. We're up, what is it, 23? Let's see if we can get this up around 50 by, first
game
quarter.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. I know Bring the Juice is running as well, but that's fine. They're guaranteed to have that stuff up. Also, guys, we will be there on the sidelines this upcoming Wednesday for their practice, preparing for the last preseason game against Tampa Bay. We're going to get a bunch of stuff out. We're going to finish up with the signings of the T-shirts. I still got a T-shirt sitting here from the giveaway from the week 1 game. He never claimed it, so I'm going to end up giving it away to somebody else. All right, so during this stream, I'm going to ask you to drop a specific name in the chat. It won't work in the comments. In the chat. And then from there, I'll need you the next stream we have, I will specifically say the name of the person that has won, and they will need to DM me on Twitter. Okay? So just letting you know. What's going on? This is going to be fun because I don't know how to contact you, DM or whatnot like that on YouTube. If you know how, let me know because I don't know of how to do that. But yeah, this is going to be fun. Yeah. This is going to be a good game. I get the starters ain't playing, but there's so many other guys on the team that, like we said, depth is so important. D-line depth, O-line depth, so darn important, especially like last year. Our D-line depth was not good. I personally think the D-line depth was good. It just wasn't utilized. Yeah. Our secondary depth had some issues. Okay. Our O-line depth was pretty good, but if we don't have that, then we end up losing even more games, So yeah, depth is very, very important.
With your interview today, this week there on Believe, did you talking to Glover Quinn and them, did you find out any insights or things that we might need to keep an eye on for, like is Hutchinson going to get any snaps or anything like that? Did you?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't do that with that interview. No, I didn't check that out or ask anything like that. They should. Rookies should still get snaps no matter what, where they, like Alec Pierce. I expect Alec Pierce to play a little bit. Even though he's a starter, he's still a rookie and still needs a few snaps. Even Frank Reich said there's going to be guys out there that just need the snaps, even if they're starters. So I expect rookies to get snaps.
Yeah. With him being, what was it, second pick in the draft and stuff, if you just sit there and put him in bubble wrap for a game or what?
Nah, I wouldn't. You can't worry about injuries, man. You got to get that down. Marquis says, have y'all seen the 6 players? No, I have not. Again, this past week, I busted my tail. Me and Loyalist both, we busted our tails to get this, all the content we could out. One, keeping an eye on certain things personally. I don't know about Loyalist. Do you know about this?
Well, I heard, rumblings of it and stuff, but that was all stuff that they would have done on the other side of the trees, on their facility and where they're staying and stuff, because we wouldn't have gotten that information because I thought it was only 4, but I'm sure Marquise is right with 6 people, trying to see if any of the tight ends can fill that void.
Okay. Well, again, I like the 3 tight ends we have currently. Yes, I get Grant. Like I said earlier, Granson does have drop problems occasionally.
And I'll tell you
But
now,
we've seen his streaks where he'll go and not miss a darn thing and just blow up the field out there on camp.
Yeah, I mean, I would say the last 12 days, the last 2 weeks, basically, I would say he's gotten much better. He had one really, oh man, what are you doing missing that one type catch? But that was really one that stuck out. I mean, he had a couple that were defended. I know they're going to call them miscatches, but I mean, it was also defended well by the defender. So,
yeah. Oh, 5 tight ends, 1 corner. Okay. ATV 45. Do you guys expect a good amount of sacks from Buckner this season? I think he's going to hover right around double digits, the low end double digits, somewhere between 9.5 and 12.5 is where I'm looking for DeForest Buckner this year.
Something else I want to bring to everybody's attention is, I mean, because I've seen it a lot in camp, is batted balls. I mean, these guys are getting deeper pressure on the quarterback, and then you put out those big old mitts with the wingspan he's got. I mean, he can clutter up a throwing lane real quickly. So, between sacks and pressures and like I said, batting down some of those balls that, you guys remember several years ago when J.J. Watt was, constantly, I mean, those can be game-changing plays quite easily. So I'm keep an eye on those also.
Yeah. It's not just DeForest Buckner with those batted balls. Either Dio and all them guys are really good at getting their hands up and knocking balls down. So that'll be interesting. I mean, that's a situation that is undersold a lot. People don't think. I mean, that's a pass defense, right? Mm-hmm. That's the same as a defensive back swatting the ball down, right? So
and how many of those batted balls end up deflecting to the Shaquille Leonards and the Bobby Okereke oh, I got me a gift. Let's do something with it.
That's absolutely. All right, guys. Man, the game should be getting ready to get started.
Yep.
We got about 2 minutes. I'm going to let you guys watch an ad before this gets going. All right. I am dropping stuff on Newsbreak, exclusive stuff. Go check that out. Use the link in the description. A lot of good stuff on there that I've been dropping. I will have a reaction video that I will post, my thoughts about the game afterwards, that I will be posting on Newsbreak immediately afterwards. This video is sponsored by Newsbreak. Newsbreak is an app used over 1.5 billion times a month by people just like you to get local news via articles or videos by those who are focused on that specific area. People like myself. Just use the link in the description of this video to download it. Then search a city, state, or someone specific, like myself, Colts Law. Then make sure to follow them so you'll get all the news fresh as it comes out.
Hello.
This channel is proudly sponsored by the Backroom Collection. They do beautiful sports canvas art with football, basketball, baseball, and other sports themes. Special orders are accepted and autograph pieces are available. Many Indianapolis Colts sign pieces will be available beginning in November. Just use your discount code CL10 to purchase the pieces you want to spice up your living area. That's CL10. Come check out the Colts Law merch shop. New items added every week. All sorts of items, from clothing to cups to cozies to backpacks, hats, just miscellaneous items that you can get around the house, even phone covers. Just check it out. Let me know. Send me a message. Hey, is there something that I'm missing? Go feel free to ask. Have a good one. All right, sorry guys. I had to get those out of the way real quick before the game started. because there might not be too many opportunities out there. What's up, Colts Cut? Appreciate you being in here. You were getting ready to say something, Loyalist, and I cut you off with an ad. What's up, man?
Oh, I was going to ask you to run the merch ad because it's our preseason also, guys.
We're there. All right. We got you. Don't forget the Patreon. As I said, the link is in the chat right now, plus the Patreon. Discord, Patreon, everything. Patreon's in the description. It's only $5 a month. You get all the stuff that we get. Behind the scenes stuff, uncut stuff, all sorts of things. Plus our weekly Patreon streams, which we have just moved to Wednesday nights so that we can continue to do Thursday night football live game reactions. What's up, KDC City? Appreciate you. So,
I think that was a typo one. Yeah.
I don't care. Actually, I don't think it was typo UK, as in, but right now looks like on the local broadcast, we got a couple guys giving
Coach Venturi and Greg Regstraw.
Who?
Coach Venturi and Greg Regstraw.
Yeah. Talk to Rick Venturi often at camp. And then, he's probably just giving up his thoughts about the game itself. There's Dio Dangbo. Tyquan Lewis has had a fantastic camp so far this year. I thought I just saw Yannick Ngakoue walk out there on the field. What? There's Nick Cross.
I'll tell you right now, this is definitely the most important thing for today. Right here, Speed Maverick sums up perfectly. Just want to see a no injury game. Everybody stay healthy on both sides of the.
Absolutely. So here's the deal: you're in charge of the scoring, Loyalist, and I'll be in charge of the quarter change. I think that's fair.
I hope they keep me busy today. I want to see some points by the offense and defense in white. What's up, B-Ball?
Yep. Appreciate you for sharing the stream there, my guy. That way we can react to the exact same video at the same time. We're not reacting to 3-minute delay between me and him. That's having an exact same reaction is much, much better.
It's better than seeing this.
Right. Seeing me go. And then you're 2 minutes later going, or reversed. Yeah. And there you are. You are A-OK blocked. Keep blocking.
Working on it.
Oh, an error occurred because it's already blocked.
Okay.
I'm tempted to bring up my stream anyhow. There we go. Yep. I'm also going to report him. There we go.
All right.
We have received your report. There it is. Simple and easy. I'm here. I'm here for you. All right. They're doing the national anthem now. You can tell because there's people standing with their hands over their hearts. I can't hear it because we keep the sound off for the simple fact that, I can't let you, if the sound comes back on you guys. Young lady singing it. Oh, look, this dude out here got a Donald Brown jersey on. That's something interesting. Huh. Wow. Very interesting. It's like we're going to be getting to lineups and the kickoff next. Here probably in about 5 minutes. What's going on with you, man?
Not much. Just trying to get I got my phone on so I can report them every time as well. So hopefully,
All right.
quit the interruptions. So,
All right. All good.
yeah, it's a little cluttered here. I'm going to work all these devices out here.
I am going to be covering myself up with the stream. So I'll be watching myself with the game over my face. So I don't know what I look like. Who knows? I don't care. But that way I can see what's going on with you still and the chat, because I got to be able to keep an eye on the chat.
Yeah, Melissa's 101. He helped me out and got me to where I could put the game on this monitor and I can watch the stream here. So it's a little less, but you'll get a lot of the side of my head today.
I could do that if I had another monitor, but I don't have another monitor.
Yeah. You got room on that desk now for that?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. They would be angled all kind of crazy. But yeah, I could do it.
There you go.
If I had, or if I, I have I could bring in my other monitor, my actual computer monitor, but it's hooked up to my other computer and I don't really want to have to do that.
Here we go.
Kickoff is right now. So let's see if we can't get that. I'd appreciate it. Colts Cut, what's up? $2 for a new monitor to add up. Appreciate that, man. Hey, he says not much, but hey, you know what? I appreciate any donations. Thank you so much. Speaking of that, I better bring up my Streamlabs just to make sure, just in case someone uses the link in the description to make a donation. I don't want to miss that. All right. So there we go. And
I agree with you there, Colts Cut. This is a very good testing ground to see where the bottom end of this roster is, and that I think is a very important thing this year for us.
Absolutely. Looks like we're getting ready to get set up for the kickoff here in just a moment. Kind of excited. It's a game. Just like last week against Buffalo, only last week we saw a lot of our starters. At least it's a football game, all right? It's not like middle of March and we're like craving football. This is done. Jake Verity's playing the entire game today because Rodrigo Blankenship, apparently, he kicks off, gets picked up at the 4, very short return to the 25, all the way out to the 30, all the way to the 30-yard line. Good return by the Lions, 26-yard return. But, yeah, Verity is doing the whole game because Reich says we know what we have with Rodrigo Blankenship. We're just going to try to give Verity a little bit more, to show.
Yeah, maybe I want. And 49, Ryan, he ended up making that tackle. And I'll tell you right now, he has been showing up on the practices during the special teams and stuff. So,
man in motion, quarterback under center, 2 tight end set, single setback. That's a play action at the 20. That is a running back screen with a good block leading out. Nice tackle by the 45. There you go. We talked about needing see some EJ speed. He turns that running back screen only into a 5-yard gain, which we all know running back screens can possibly break out big. So to hold that down to a 5-yard gain is pretty good.
On that one, we got to see Bonogo get a little pressure on there. So we know this is where he shines.
Again, 2 tight end set, man under center, handoff at the running back position. He is grabbed up by EJ Speed in the backfield, but he falls. Oh, no, that's Boyle. And it looks like he might be hurt. Is he getting up? Yeah, he's getting up. Okay. Picks up about 4. It'll be 3rd and 1 coming up. That is 2s and 3s sitting out there. Eric Johnson, Boyle, Cowart. I did see Tyquan Lewis. I did see EJ Speed out there. Ben Banagoo. Chesley and McLeod are your safeties. 3rd down and 1. Shotgun. Quick snap. Throws wide open. Easy pitch and catch for a 4-yard gain.
Yeah.
And that's a first down. Cross is up there.
It's going to be a
Talking
little,
to him.
hopefully we won't have a lot of that, but it looked like a little bit of breakdown in the communication.
Yeah, I think Rodney Thomas missed his assignment there early, and that's why EJ was up in his face trying to give him a little bit of information. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line, under center, single setback. That's another handoff for the run game. Good hit there by Ryan. Pickup of about 4, right up the gut.
EJ definitely had that gap plugged up, gave the running back very much smaller.
Yep.
Ryan to
Ode
fill in
Nigbo's
there.
out there as well. It's kind of weird having Ode Nigbo and Ode Ingbo out there at the same time. Under center again, man in motion, single setback, split receivers. Fakes the handoff, steps up into the pocket, room to run, takes off, down, slides right in front of the first down marker. I think they're going to give it to him. And they did. There was all kind of room to run with that. He slid a little late, so that I don't think there was any flags for that.
Well, I'm more
Guys were
irritated by
in the air.
I'm more irritated by when Brooks went to turn to cut that lane off for the quarterback. They didn't call the hold by the offensive lineman. Come on.
Under center, man in motion, big set, quick pass out to the sideline, catch, slip down on the field, pick up about 3, I'd say, by number 11. Is that? I swear it says number 11, Pittman. No, Raymond. Okay.
Raymond, yeah.
Had me all messed up for a second. I'm like, what?
That's a much smaller version if that was the case.
The Lions just chipping away over and over and over down the field. Under center again, big formation, 2 receivers, man in motion. That's a handoff to the running back, and he is met at the goal line.
There you go.
Picks up about a yard, but EJ Speed again lighting him up right up the goal line. Had another guy, had 2 linebackers at or behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
good move right there by the Colts, filling the gaps.
They're not on the goal.
Oh, that was Odangbo that had beat his man and made him made the running back reroute to the other side right into EJ Speed's hands. 3rd and 4 upcoming. Shotgun this time. First time we've seen that. That is a handoff, though. Delayed handoff, and he powers his way through a tackle by Ode Nigbo for a first down.
Cross met him, but then he sort of gave up that little bit of ground there.
Yep. That was good power running right there by Reynolds.
Like to see him get a little lower on that.
That's a pitch, toss, sweep. Lots of room to run. 28 takes it 9 yards all the way to the sideline. It'll be 2nd and 1 coming up. And he was pushed out. Jefferson was pushed out by Thomas.
A lot like last week. Seems like it's awful easy for him to move the ball right now. Come on,
especially
guys.
between the 20s.
Come on, guys.
We're now closing in on the red zone. 2 receivers to his left, single setback, under center, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, stands in the pocket, under pressure, pushed out of bounds, takes off with the football, got the first down and way more, gets knocked down at about the 12. It'll be 1st down and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Man, that pocket collapsed on him. I was like, just one of you 3 put a hand on him.
But no one was able to.
No, look at that.
That was Lewis that Tyquan Lewis got him out there, but no one was in the hole to meet him afterwards.
Got to keep those lanes, guys, even though you're going to the quarterback.
Under center, tight formation. That's a handoff to the running back who changes direction completely. That was a very good defensive set right there for the Colts, gaining no yards. Yeah. Maybe even lost a foot.
Lewis met him at about 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage, made him have to go swing it out wide, and let the rest of the guys who are there to clean it up.
Yep. They said that he lost, about a foot. Second down and 10 upcoming. Actually, it's second down and 11. You want to talk? Well, no, it is 10. Another handoff, delayed handoff, this time met after about a 3-yard gain by EJ Speed. Speed's everywhere right now.
Yes,
Him and Tyquan Lewis are just having a game right now.
He is filling those gaps really quickly, isn't he?
Yes. Third down and 7. This is the longest third down of the night for the Detroit Lions so far. Granted, it's only been one drive, but still, let's see what happens here as we see the quarterback in shotgun, running back to his right, split receivers, both stacked, takes a snap, looks, got a little bit of room, throws to the back of the end zone. Nice play by Nick Cross to knock that ball out of there at the last second. It'll be 4th and 7. Colts maybe force a field goal, or are they going to go for it? I think you got to kick the field goal here, right? Oh, that was beautifully done by Nick Cross.
Yeah, he just stayed right there off his shoulder and just up and.
Yep. Good timing. Didn't adjust the receiver at all, right?
Right.
And then at the last second got his arm in there and knocked the ball away. Heck of a pass defense. And the field goal is up, and Detroit takes the lead 3-0 with 7 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter. And Detroit drives down the field with the first drive of the game and gets the first points. I get he's not a running quarterback, but with these holes, an 80-year-old quarterback can run the ball. Well, that's the thing with this kind of pass rush that Gus Bradley has. You know, we talked about this. The thing under Matt Eberflus, we didn't get the pressure that we wanted, but we had contained, right? That's what his whole scheme was about, containing. Whereas Gus Bradley is about getting pressure, but in doing so, you're going to end up losing contain in certain spots.
Wouldn't you agree with the statement that what Bradley and the scheme that they're bringing this year, it's much more similar to what we've seen during the Freeney Mathis era?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
a lot more similar, but at the same time, you got to have guys that can get home.
Yeah.
Right, in this scheme. You got to have guys that can get home in this scheme. Because if you don't, then, again, you're going to see quarterbacks step up, take off, you know?
Yeah, and that just puts – I mean, I know the linebackers, you want them filling those gaps, but when you lose that lane integrity, man, that just puts way too much stress on those guys.
Absolutely.
That's the thing. These guys are doing most of the work. I mean, they're right around the guy, you know. It's just let's finish a couple of these off. That's another thing I'd like to see some finishing on the quarterback, because you can hit him today, guys. You couldn't Wednesday and Thursday. Today, get out that added frustration from all the ones that you had to pull up on.
Right. All right. I think we're getting ready to see the kickoff. No, it's still intro. So I liked what I saw from Tyquan Lewis in that drive. I liked what I saw from Nick Cross for the most part, EJ Speed for the most part. So those are three guys that we talked about, you know, before the game. Yep. Hey, we got to see something from these guys. And we are, in fact, seeing stuff from all three of those guys.
Yeah, and that late round draft pick from this year's draft, the Yale grad, Thomas. I think this is a big game for him because he could be an important added depth piece at that safety position or cornerback position.
There's the kickoff. Returner, bobbled it for a second, 2 yards deep, picks it up, gets to the 25, pushes out to about the 27-yard line.
DeMichael Harris.
And that's DeMichael Harris. Yep. Bobbled it, though, coming out of the end zone. Yeah. Had a little bit of worry there. But he was able to keep hold of it and keep his feet moving at the same time. So it wasn't too bad of a situation.
And he did that thing that you hate so much. He caught the ball away from his body instead of making the basket. So
when you're fielding a kick, that's one of the rare times you want to use your body, right? You got to trap the ball. Under center, offset I formation, handoff to, yep.
Lindsey.
And Phillip cuts it outside to the left, pick up about 6?
Yep.
I was right. There's Pierce out there. I figured Pierce would get some play time because he's a rookie.
Yeah.
No Nyheim Hines. He is considered a starter. Foles getting some talk in on to Lindsey while he's standing under center. Big formation, left wing. That is a quick pass out to Kylan Granson, who is hit immediately for no gain.
At
least he held on to the football.
Yeah. Also want to bring to your attention that Penter and Pryor are both out on the field playing. So
they've got Nyheim Hines listed as a starting lineup, but that's not Nyheim Hines out there.
He was there for the first play.
Yeah, you got
Lindsey getting a big head.
You got French fries out there. It says on the starting lineup.
Yeah, they just like putting that on the screen. That's all.
Literally center and right guard, they said. But that looks like Penter at the snap.
Yep.
Takes a snap out of shotgun, quick pass over to center. Nice.
There you go, boom.
That's called pitch effect right there to Des Patman for a nice crossing pattern for a good 20 yards and a first down. And that is what we needed to see.
Yeah, and the best part is the very end. The way he finishes that runoff looks like another wide receiver that, real close to the same number.
That wasn't quite 20. I'd say that was more like 15 yards, but still, it was a nice catch and run by Des Patman on a drag route. All right, 2 receivers to his left, running back to his right. Shotgun is Foles. Takes the snap. Oh my God, wide open. Des Patman down the field. Had Foles actually launched the ball to Patman, he could have caught it with room to run, but he lofted it to him. And because he lofted it to him, he took a hit as he caught it. He literally, I think this was supposed to go to Pierce.
So I thought it looked like it was an either or. It's like the bubble screen to Pierce, or if he's decoying him,
Oh, Patman got annihilated. His helmet almost got ripped off afterwards. Left wing formation, takes a snap. That's a handoff to Phillip Lindsey, who goes up the gut, and he's going to lose 1.5 yards on that carry. Defense got immediate pressure right up the gut. There was nowhere for Lindsey to go. It'll be second and probably 12, I would say.
It's a nice response, though, to, after the Lions drove the ball down. So it's good to see our offense answering back. I appreciate it.
Yeah, our team are in field goal range right now already at the 25.5-yard line. Left wing formation again, 2 receivers to his right, running back to his left. In shotgun is Foles. Takes the snap. That's another handoff to Lindsey, who I have no idea why we just did that. I don't like that at all. Went up the gut. He picked up 2. Yay. Yeah. But come on, guys.
Started to look like he might pop through there a little bit. I was like, oh, and then they grabbed him by the shoulder pad.
I think they were hoping to catch him a little off guard with that delayed handoff. We got 3rd and 9 coming up.
Coach is probably like, we're already going for it, so it doesn't matter.
Danny Pender under center. 3rd down and 9. We got shotgun. We got trips to the right or left. Sorry. Takes a snap. That little short, but man, Pierce took that drag route. The defender jumped on him after a 3-yard catch, and Pierce just drug him to the first down, the extra 6 yards. Just drug him. He's like, nah, I think I'm going to get this first down anyhow.
And that pass, that's what we were talking about during the video. That was a perfectly placed pass. He kept his speed, led him in right where he needed to.
Absolutely. All right, we got Tight formation. Stacks. Man in motion is Jelani Woods. Now we got 3 receivers to his right. Under center, takes a snap, handoff to Lindsey. Power right up the gut, pick up about 1.5 yards. It'll be second long. I've said before, this receiver set can get enough separation for a well-placed ball. You got to use their size and, place the ball in specific spots where they can get it. And then their size and body strength will get you those yak yards. Campbell is out there right now in the slot, shotgun, takes the snap, looks to the right, quick pass over to Lindsey, who makes the first guy, he kind of ran past the first guy for a little bit, the linebacker, picks up about, 6. It'll be 3rd and short coming up.
Yeah, Lindsey's showing out real good on this drive. I mean, that Pierce pass, he filled up the center because they were blitzing up the middle, and he picked up the safety coming up the middle beautifully that allowed, Foles to make that first down pass to Pierce.
A lot of Colts fans probably upset that Campbell's out there on the field playing slot right now, but I think he needs it for his confidence. Got 3 receivers to his left, shotgun, takes a snap, looks, and he's just going to launch it over to Lindsey, who drops the first down pass. 4th down and 3. I think the Colts should go ahead and kick a field goal here. Looks like they're going to. I see the kicking unit coming out. That was a first down pass, and he just dropped it. He just dropped it.
All right. I see how it is. I compliment you, and then you go and do that to me. What the heck?
Here comes Verity out for a field goal try to tie the ball game up. The kick will be about 26-yard field goal. It's up and good. And we have a tie ball game, 3-all. Absolutely, KDC City. Foles is playing a lot better than what he did last week. He's throwing with touch. He's leading receivers well, which is something you absolutely got to see. Absolutely got to see. If it wasn't for that drop.
Even on that drop, I've noticed a couple of those. He's got this 3/4. Is that, have you watched Foles enough?
I think he threw that sidearm. Is that what you're talking about?
Off platform?
In order to avoid it getting knocked down.
Okay. Because I was going to say, in training camp, I see he's got a very over-the-top.
Yeah. I think he threw it sidearm because he was afraid the defender, because the defenders he held the ball, as you saw, for a long period of time. Yeah. Defender got a little penetration. If he'd have threw it like this, the defender, the D lineman would have jumped, maybe knocked it down. So he threw it sidearm. And that was pretty darn accurate for that sidearm pass, too.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely was a drop. It was not.
Yeah. That was right where only Lindsey can get it, right at the freaking first down marker.
Yeah, because last week he would have thrown him out of bounds. With that pass last week.
Yep.
And see, and that's the thing. Even these veterans have got to get their reps. They got to, And the thing is Matt Ryan's going to, obviously, he's going to be the guy that gets the elephant share.
But I am liking the accuracy of some of these passes, getting them out to guys like Doolin and Pierce and stuff, and hitting them in stride on those drag routes. It's perfect.
You surprised we haven't seen Strawn earlier?
No, we'll see more. We'll see him probably come into the second quarter.
Okay.
Strawn's not a number 2. Yeah, remember he was a 7th round pick and he just came back from injury. Right. I expect him to come out with the next group of people that come out, in all honesty. But he'll be a nice he'll be a nice target for Sam Ellinger. I'll tell you that.
and they're both going to be very familiar, and that's probably, that's a good point. I bet that Strawn and Foles outside of this week haven't had any time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, give the young man a chance with somebody that he's familiar with from last year and probably this offseason.
And then honestly, it's nice to see Woods out there playing a little bit. There's the kickoff. Oh, made him go backwards, but he's making Colts players miss completely left and right. He gets out to about the 27-yard line, 27 and a half, 28-yard line after that return. A lot of missed tackles on that special teams unit for the Colts that time, especially in that 10-yard frame where they made him change direction at the 15.
I want to point out, Verity, he does not have as long a distance on the kickoffs as Specs does.
Specs drops it in the end zone. He drops it right in front of the end zone.
Yeah, he's a 5 to 10 yard guy.
Stacked receivers under center, single setback, handoff to the running back, big hole, and he's just powering down for an 11-yard run.
And Dial just does his best Stretch Armstrong.
I know. Our run defense does not look good at all right now.
Ooh. Johnson got manhandled on that rep.
Yep. Migsby says, I'm impressed with the safety depth. Absolutely. Man in motion, under center, single setback. Takes the snap. That's another handoff for the run. Big. Oh, good Lord, that hole was big enough for a semi-truck to run through. Another 11-yard gain before he's even touched.
Come on, guys.
This is a little bit worrisome. If you can't stop the run, you can't win games. That's all I got to say about that. You got to be able to stop the run if you have any shot at winning a football game.
Thomas over pursued on that a little bit too. Almost ran himself out of containment.
Under center, 3 receivers to his left, single setback. I wouldn't be surprised if it's another handoff here. Nope, they're going to let the quarter run out.
Yeah, I agree with you. Make them stop it. Why?
Yeah.
Man.
All right. That's the end of the first quarter. We got a tie ball game, 3-3, but Lions are driving with no apparent ability for the Colts to stop them whatsoever on defense when it comes to the run game. I think they got to be averaging 6-7 yards a carry right now.
This drive, they're averaging more like 12.
I know.
Good gravy.
At least 9-10 yards a carry on this drive, but I'm saying for the game, it's like 6-7 yards a carry.
Yeah. And another thing that is worrisome is first contact. They're getting a lot of yards after contact, and that's.
Yeah.
I understand. I'm not trying to over panic or anything, but it's just. You just like to see these guys because it's tackling. You guys have been doing it since you started playing. Come on.
Yeah, this is peewee stuff, man. Come on, man.
You did the work to get there. Finish the play.
All right.
That's the reward part of it. I just.
All right. End of the first quarter.
Pretty even
quarter. I bet we're going to hear a lot. I bet those linebackers and linemen are hearing from their coaches right now about gap integrity, tackling, all that stuff.
And I don't know if we'll see him again, but if we don't, I think Foles hopefully calms some nerves for some people. Hopefully now Sam Ellinger is not a Hall of Famer. Because it's like, last week with Foles' performance and Ellinger's performance, they were already – heck, they had Ellinger replacing Matt Ryan. It's like, relax, guys.
Devin with a question, and for me, it's a little too early to answer this. It says, would you rather draft another wide receiver next year or a quarterback with a first-round pick? I don't know what our receivers are going to look like. I don't know what the passing game is going to look like in regular season yet, so I don't know. It just depends also how the draft falls, right? That's another situation. We may end up getting a pass rusher. Who knows? We just don't know how that's going to turn out. So, or a legitimate left tackle, first round pick left tackle. That's possible.
Another question is we don't know what is the pick going to be? What is, the Carson Wentz trade? What's the fruit from that one? Is it a second? Is it a third? That's going to play a big piece because I think with the season we're going to have, if we get a quarterback, you're going to have to move up. And that being a second is a lot more valuable in that aspect.
At the 49-yard line, roll out, pitch to the tied in. He picks up about 6 before he's knocked out of bounds.
That looked like a weird hit from Tell, didn't it? It looked like
that almost looked like helmet to helmet.
Yeah. I was just like.
So it'll be 2nd and 4. Got bunch formation to his left under center. Got a man in motion now, so no longer bunch. Single setback, split receivers. Takes a snap, hands off, runs, cuts back outside. Better gap integrity that time. 2 guys there to meet him at the line. He still picks up 2, but forces a 3rd down.
You do see a difference. Like here, they just got across the 50, and you do see a difference in the early yards of the plays.
See, you're asking, Devin's asking, like, quarterback is necessity. It is, but it is not. Shotgun, running back to his left, man in motion, takes a snap. Did the Colts stop him?
Yes.
They are saying yes. It is 4th down and a foot. Do they go? They're going to go for it on no man's land right here. They'll go for it. See, my thought is what the quarterback situation is. If Matt Ryan plays well, then it's not a necessity to go get a quarterback. If it's there and we have the ability to move up and get one, great. If it's not there, don't force it. You know.
Yeah, that basically this was to give us a 2-year window to find the right fit. Or the
under
best
center,
fit.
Man in motion. They are going for it. That's another handoff up the gut. Wide open. And he picks up a good 5.5 yards down to the 35-yard line and a 1st down. He cut and found that hole, and there was no one there to stop him.
I'll tell you what, though, that was a nice hit by Thomas. I mean,
yes.
Granted, it was 5 yards down the field, but look at that.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Man in motion, split receiver, single setback, handoff to the running back. Again, they're just going to keep doing it until the Colts can show that they can, and they can't. That's a 20-yard run, changing field direction, and the Colts were just all they were doing was chasing that whole play. It was just chase, and there was nothing they could do about it.
And the worst part about it is you're watching these plays, and they're even slow developing blocking plays, but you can just see, oh, that guy's got his guy. I mean, it's like textbook. I mean, we're not even doing anything to disrupt these running lanes at all.
Split stacked receivers, man, quarterback under center, single setback. That's another.
Get the
running
ball.
Back fumbled the football. I think he got it back.
He did.
Behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a loss of 3. But, oh, boy, Jackson right there just about came close to being yanked right the heck out the game. Well, I don't know if that was just a miss between Blow and Jackson there on the handoff, on the exchange.
Looked like they were actually going to be able to, stop that run even for whatever, Dial
2nd and 12, shotgun, 3 receivers to his right. No running backs. Takes a snap, looks, throws deep down the field. That's a touchdown. Oh, he dropped it. That hit him in the chest.
Looked like Chesley might have turned and got his hand in there at the end.
Maybe. I got to see that a little bit better to see how Anthony Chesley actually played this, because he did not look back for the ball. Yeah, he did, right?
And see how he popped it up?
No, that should have been caught, though, in all honesty. Look, he got both hands on it, hit him right in the face. That was a bad play. That should have been a touchdown. 3rd down and 12 at the 18.5 yard line. Single setback to his right or left. Takes a snap. 3-step drop. Oh, he got met in the backfield that time. Oh my goodness. 2 guys back there. Taekwon and who else was it? Number 49.
Odeningbo just put a bull rush on his guy.
But Taekwon Lewis was back there too. He sniffed that out immediately.
Yeah, but I mean, if you watch, oh my gosh, show it again. Odeningbo just boom rushes his guy.
Yeah. Here comes a field goal, 40-yard attempt. Takes a snap. It's up, and it's barely good, just inside the right uprights. And the Colts finally stiffen up inside the red zone, pushing back outside the red zone, and give up only a field goal. The Lions right now are getting a lot of yards, but not the points to go along with it. In order to win a game, you got to score touchdowns. It's going to be interesting to see how we do here in the second. We only got one drive that first quarter.
Yeah.
We may only get one drive in the second quarter, which is nuts.
Hey, if we can come out with 7 and have the lead, that's fine. Now defense, try stopping this daggone run. That right there is the most. I mean, I know we were worried about it and stuff, but this is just too easy. Come on. And the thing is this is not what we've seen in training camp as far as even the 2s and 3s. You know, they've been getting good pressure, and so this is a bit of a rough start for them. But I've got faith that there's the talent that they need to sort it out.
I think the Colts are starting to realize also the game plan, the kind of game plan. They're not really scheming guys open, but there's still a game plan, right? On what they're trying to do here. The Lions look like they're trying to a lot of yak, right? Whether it is running the football and trying to get, yards after contact, or, short, quick passes and get yak yards, right? And the Colts have started to realize that, just not long ago, because they were covering the short guys that time. They weren't worried about guys over the top when it comes to defending the pass. They were looking for the screen plays that we've seen quite a few screen plays so far by the Lions in the first 2 drives.
And another thing is now, now we're not seeing EJ Speed out there. He's not been out this last drive, so we're getting a little closer into our 3s here, I think.
Yep, absolutely. Guys, if you're still here, all of you, please smash that like button. I'd appreciate it. Here comes the kickoff, getting ready to start. Colts will have about 10 and a half minutes left in the half. Lions absolutely have been eating it up clockwise. Harris with the ball. He gets down the sideline past the 30 to about the 33 before he's knocked out. Great return by DeMichael Harris right there. Came out like a rocket.
That looked like a different returner. I mean, it was like night and day from the first one.
We got a flag. It's on the return team on the Colts. That'll be half distance to the goal line. That sucks.
Sorry. Yeah.
Still a good return.
Yep.
And we saw the last of Nick Foles. Foles only got one drive.
Coach is
I
like,
said
you get
that
enough,
I expected Ellinger for at least half a game. And
Coach is like, you get enough, you calm the nerves.
Yep. Let's see. We got Tyson Williams, got Bernard Ryman, what I see. Well, you know what? Matty Ice looks good in white, don't he?
Those are good-looking hats, too. I mean,
tight formation for Ellinger. Single setback. Tyson behind him takes a snap, fakes the handoff, rolls out to his right. Being chased heavily, he just runs out of bounds, loss of 2 yards.
Throw it.
That's going to be credited as a sack.
Throw it. Why? Why do that? Throw it.
If there's no one there, I'd rather him run out of bounds. Well, yeah, he should have threw it away.
Yeah, that's
you're outside the tackles at that point. Just throw it away.
Absolutely. I mean, just to help your line out,
that shows his youth. That shows his inexperience, right? At that point, he could have just threw it away.
Yeah.
Shotgun, running back to his right, 2 receivers to his left. At the 12-yard line. That's the option play. He should have handed it off.
What looked like
instead he kept it, drove up the middle, maybe picked up the 2 yards he lost on the scramble.
looked like he was still undecisive, almost like they bobbled it there at the very last second.
He should have just let Tyson have the ball because he had one guy to beat and he open field in front of him. Ellinger should have just let him have it. 3rd down and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Shotgun, running back to his left. Split receivers, takes a snap. 1-step drop, quick pass over the middle. There's no way they're getting close. That was a catch by Des Patman. Got to the 20, and now we got a punt. That was not a good series.
No.
For Sam Ellinger whatsoever.
All right, let's see this boomstick you've been showing in practice.
Rigoberto Sanchez standing near his own end zone. About the 5-yard line. Takes a snap. There's the kick. About the 34-yard line is where the return will come back. He's dancing, gets to about the 40, 41. And that's where the Lions will take over in really good field position.
Well, really need the defense to just let's forget the bend part. Let's just don't break right now. Let's
By this point in the game, last week the Colts had 3 turnovers. Let's see if we can't get one here.
Yep. B-Ball says Patman's been making plays when his number is called, and I'll agree completely. In camp as well as.
I'm surprised Doolin ain't out there. Is there something wrong with Doolin that I didn't see?
No, other than, he's one of the more veteran players, and they probably figure, well, we know what we got with him,
I wouldn't run that. I would play him.
Like I said, I'm surprised we haven't seen Strong. I really thought.
Yeah, this is where this is where I think we should start seeing Strong. I think we're seeing a lot of the receivers that we saw. I mean, Patman was out there with the starters in this game, with Foles that first drive.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen what Campbell only got like a couple snaps. I don't.
Yep.
Why put the guy in if you're only gonna, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Just to say you did it,
right?
It's early though. It's early. Wonder how many of these packages these guys are familiar with working these guys. So, as far as the receiving core goes, I can't imagine that would hold much weight during this time, though, when guys are trying to win jobs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is what this whole game is about, is giving your backups looks to try to give them a shot at maybe stepping up in their ranks, because we lose, 5 players after this game? That's it?
Actually, I think we'll only need to lose 4 because of the Ogletree situation.
Yeah. I don't know if we signed anyone after that.
Yeah, I haven't read. I was looking before the game started.
Shotgun, empty backfield, 3 receivers to his left. Takes a snap, 2-step drop, quick pass. Well played by 47 right there.
Chesley.
Yep, Anthony Chesley. Came up, made the quick play on the tackle. What was that, about a 4-yard gain right there? 5 they're giving him. 2nd and 5 coming up.
Weatherford had his hand in his face.
At the 44-yard line, tight end in motion, under center, single setback. That's a handoff to the running back, who got hit at the line of scrimmage by Chesley again, making another play. Picks up about 2. It'll be 3rd down and 3 upcoming.
Right here. Put the stop, get off the field. We need to see our offense. We don't need to see.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. Let's get some pressure. Ben Banigou on one side. Big 92 on the other, who's Cameron Klein. Takes a snap. Over the middle. I called it. I called it. And he's returning it down the sideline. Whoa, he's dragged out of bounds at the 30 or 22-yard line. And that was Tony Brown, ladies and gentlemen. I called the damn turnover. You heard it here first. Absolutely. Oh, my goodness. That was well played by the defense, popping that up. Who was it that hit him?
Ryan.
Yep. And then Brown gets the pick and takes off down the sideline. So close to taking it to the house if it wasn't for that guy that dragged him down the sideline from behind.
That's the thing about this defense is no matter what, I mean, I would say 3 of the turnovers last week's game, they were gifts. But the thing is they're capitalizing and making sure every time they have their opportunity that they finish those plays off. That's awesome.
That was an offset I formation that was blown up from the get-go to Tyson Williams on the handoff. He was hitting the backfield 4 yards deep. Somehow, damn near got back to the line of scrimmage with 3 different defensive linemen on him. 2nd down and 11. We got trips over to his left, running back to his right, takes a snap, looks, steps, looks, throws. Little bit high for Granson. He was hit as that would have been an almost impossible catch right there. I'm not calling that any kind of a drop. Because look, little bit high, plus he's getting hit at the same time.
I like the mindset though. You know what I mean? He's trying to throw it where only Grant's.
I get it.
Yeah.
3rd down and 11. 3 receivers to his right, running back to his left, running back to his right, takes a snap, 3-step drop, steps up, looks, got some room, scrolls.
There you go.
Whoa, back of the end zone, overthrows, wide open Des Patman running down the sideline. Had that been somebody who was a veteran quarterback, that's a touchdown. He overthrew Patman in the back of the end zone by about, 10, 15 yards. I mean, he did. I mean, it was way up there. Andre the Giant.
The cameraman can't even find it. Oh, Strawn's out there.
Now, had that been Strawny throwing it to, that might have been caught.
Strawn was there. He just was about 10 yards in.
The ball game up. Oh, it looks like it went just inside the left upright. I'm sorry, Nav 454. Yeah, I think he would have easily. Ryan moves and scrambles a lot better than you think, especially from what I saw in training camp and the joint practices. He moves around and scrambles very well. I mean, he doesn't scramble. I mean, obviously he's not a scrambling quarterback, but he moves pretty darn good. Much better than people give him credit for, that's for sure. But at least it's a tie ball game now.
Yep. And the thing is, I expect and hope to see a lot of this, where the defense turns the momentum and stuff, and we just need the offense to be able to get something out of it.
Defense, the last, 7-8 plays has looked a lot better. A lot better. They're making plays. They're actually getting in on the run. They're sniffing out screen plays, making tackles. I said at the end of the first quarter, I was like, I'll guarantee the line coach, Nate Ollie, and the linebackers coach are over there, giving their defensive guys a whole earful after what we saw that first quarter.
I agree completely. And the thing is they're really getting in there probably after that lunch the coach got on their backside. Now they're clustering up that passing lanes and stuff. So even when they're not getting there, the quarterback doesn't have that clean passing lane.
I'm too poor to buy Cheez-Its, but I like the white cheddar flavor. So, that's my snack. So Verity's going to kick off over under 1 yard line where the ball drops.
Oh, it's not going to make it.
He's not going to make it to the 1 yard line. All right, let's see. And you're right. He gets it about the 5.
Yep, 5 to 10.
Gets to
5
the
to 10
15,
is
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 50. Oh, my goodness. He was going so fast, I just kept going up rather than down. That was terrible special teams by the Colts and great return by Alexander for the Lions. He made that sucker all the way. Oh, my goodness. I got to see this again. Oh, that was a nice move right there. Verity just looks awful. Oh, my God. Verity. Fernea actually knocks him out. Verity was trying to chase him down from behind and just tripped over his own feet. No one anywhere near him.
Yeah, he's like, oh, this is looking bad. I'm just going to take myself out of this equation.
They took that all the way to the 34-yard line of the Indianapolis Colts. They're field goal range already. Under center, single setback.
Get him.
Take
Get
the
him.
handoff, under pressure.
Oh,
How did he got out of that great play right there? Oh, man. All right, first off, great pressure by the Colts defensive line, okay? And Trevor Denbow, right?
Yes.
Makes the play on the quick pass out to the sideline for only a gain of 1. Should have been a sack, but that quarterback somehow escaped that because he was standing.
Should have been a large sack, like 8 to 10 yard.
Yeah.
Long.
Shotgun, running back, goes out to the flat, quick pass over the center. Not a very good, accurate ball.
He's hearing a little bit of footsteps, I think, there because he was speeding that. His internal clock was a lot faster.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
He's like, 1, 2, gotta go.
Third down and 9 upcoming. Here's a chance for the Colts defense to make up for what the special teams lacked on that last play. Shotgun running back to his left. Got 3 receivers to his right.
Take him out of field goal range. Come on.
Takes a snap. 4-man rush. He's grabbed and down. Sack. Odenigbo? Yep.
It was
He
the
was
O'Day.
pushed out by Tyquan Lewis, though.
No, it was Dio Odengbo.
Was it Odenigbo?
Yeah, it was the O'Day squad.
Okay. I saw it come from that side.
Yeah.
Right? And both those guys were on that side, so I couldn't see. Yep, you're right. The O'Day squad teams up, finally get a sack. Long field goal attempt.
Missed it.
And it bounces outside the uprights. Defense comes out on top on that one. After the special teams absolutely shit the bed, the defense comes out and cleans it up.
KDC said he's right. Finally. Whoop.
Wrong one. Finally a sack. Yep.
They slide in. Every time I go to click on one, they slide up a line on me.
That was like the defense has looked good. Again, the defense has looked good the last 7 to 10 plays.
Yeah.
Right? Very good. I don't know what Nate Ollie and the linebackers coach said to those guys out there after the first quarter, but it was something. All right, I'll tell you that much.
We were making them all look like the Detroit Lions Hall of Fame offensive line.
I know, right? I thought that was Barry Sanders out there the first quarter. All right. I mean, honestly. That's a good question, Brandon. Can someone tell me how there's an 8-foot gap in the uprights, but every missed kick seems to hit the 2-inch wide poles? Because of magnets.
See, if you're actually there, probably there's a lot bigger gap. But the cameraman got Goodell going, "Come on, we got to make it look better than what it was. Ratings,
Absolutely.
baby, ratings."
Hey guys, do me a favor. All right, those of you watching this right now that have social media, whether it's Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or I don't care, share this. Share this to your stream. There's a little red button right below Loyalist down there. It says share. Just click it, share it to your favorite stream. Let's see if we can't get some more guys in here. I'd appreciate it. See, you knew what I was talking about, Brandon, with that some dude made a clip about that game in against the Niners in the heavy rain. Said that the only reason Michael Pittman Jr. was making those catches because he had magnets in his gloves. I'm like, really? How's that work?
All right.
I missed the return for the Colts. I was too busy talking, apparently. The Colts do have the football.
You got to remember, he missed it.
At the oh, yeah, he missed it. That's right. My bad.
I thought
Colts
you were
have the ball at
messing
the
around
45-yard line. Deep shot, wide open, down the sideline. That's Kylan Granson. He catches it, and he made sure he caught that ball.
Yes, he did. He caught it like it was a punt.
Yes, he did.
Made that basket.
He didn't care about yards after catch because it was a 20-yard pass. All right.
It was
play.
underthrown.
Down the left sideline. Kylan just grabbed it, cradled it like a baby. First big play by the offense today. Big play downfield. Shotgun, running back to his left, split receivers. Takes a snap. That's a handoff. Tyson's met by 3 different guys in the backfield. That was the worst offensive line play I've seen in 4 years.
That was one of those read options where Ellinger was like, "We're neither going to make it. You got it."
You're taking this because I'll get this. I don't want to get demolished. They say that's a loss of 2. It'll be 2nd and 12. I'm surprised it's not a loss of 10 as bad as that play looked. Deion Jackson out there right now instead of Tyson. Empty backfield, 3 receivers to his right. Takes a snap, steps up into the pocket, got all kind of time this time. That's a Mike Strawn sighting. Pickup of about 4 on a short, quick pass. It'll be 3rd down and 8 upcoming.
Took a shot at the knee, got it right up. So,
yep,
that's good. Sometimes, these guys, they just need that little contact just to, okay, yeah, we're good.
That was a terrible rolled cigarette. Half the cigarette's missing. All right. Shotgun, running back to his right. 3 receivers to his right. Clock down to 6. Takes a snap. 3-step, 4-step drop. Steps up into the pocket. Got all day. Nice little loft right there to Strawn. Well-placed ball to Strawn for the 1st down. Strawn streaking down the sideline. That was beautifully played. To be fair, that looks like the pass that Ellinger was throwing last year. Those kind of lob pass throws, but he threw it well right in front of him, gave him plenty of room to catch the football. He didn't overthrow him running off to his left like he did at the end zone play. Got the 1st down. That's 2 plays back-to-back by Mike Strawn.
And the thing is Ellinger moves around in the pocket and buys that extra time and makes those plays possible. So that's good. Defensive
lineman Banks down for the Detroit Lions. I see that, and that don't look good. He's helped up. So back-to-back plays by Strawn. That's a big deal. Strawn's in the game and immediately makes impacts.
Yes.
That's what I'm getting from this, which means he may play himself into some first team snaps upcoming.
Yeah, like I said, you got Patman that's produced at a steady, good pace. Strawn, if he can come out, he's got enough time with the reps that he already had in the bank from last year and earlier this year. I mean, so yeah, I'm not sure, guys. Like I said, this wide receiver battle is you were hope you'd get enough here to help solidify an answer, but in all honesty, Strawn's doing what we thought he'd do, and now he's just he's throwing his hat in the ring. So now it's like, okay, it's basically we're back to 31 flavors. Pick your flavor. What do you want for this game?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're pushing about 30 watchers now. So we are now knocking on the door with a chance to take the lead for the first time. Please, let's not turn the football over. That's first and foremost. What's up, Tevin? Appreciate you, man.
Says he's so happy to see Strawn. He's one of the receivers he's most anxious about.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's hard not to be anxious about the measurables, and then to sit there and watch the young man's mentality and to support it with the play. It's like, this is beautiful.
Yep, absolutely. I'm surprised we didn't see more Woods either, though.
Yeah.
I get that he's kind of right there along that side, of being, he's now the third tight end, but I figured he'd get more play time. I really did.
Well, and honestly, they may still rotate him in, though, right? I mean, because that could be that tight end spot. They're all pretty evenly matched once you get past Mo Alley and I would say Granson, at least in my eyes.
It's first and goal. Where is that? About the 7, I would assume. 6. I can't see. Under center.
8.
Single running back. That's a handoff. That's Deion Jackson. Turns the corner, picks up 2. Second and goal.
Picked up 2. It looked like it was going to be a loss for 3. So.
Well, he got that in. Oh, now we got a holding call. So you're right. It's a loss of 5. That's Penner. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's French.
Yeah, he's the one who his guy was the one who made that run play.
Okay. Oh no, there it is. Yeah. Yeah. That is definitely a hold, ladies and gentlemen. Just letting you know. You cannot not call that. All right. First and goal at the 18-yard line. Takes the handoff. That's a handoff right there. Somehow, Deion Jackson worms his way through a pickup of about 4, maybe 3.
That was Woods on the edge there blocking. And
yeah, I see him out there now.
Yeah.
Good to see.
And it was actually a decent little block. I mean, because if it wasn't that block, he wasn't getting the 2.
Second and goal upcoming. Long yardage. About 12, I would assume. Nav says he's just about to comment on reducing penalties, and then next thing you know, here it is.
Yeah.
All right. That's how it works, right? That's just how it works.
Put JP in for one play just to get the 7.
Yeah. Who do we target on this?
You know me. I mean, you got Sam out there, move him around a little bit and wait for one of the very tall tight ends or pass catchers.
I wouldn't be surprised if Woods is out there, if Woods gets the target here.
Yeah.
Him or Strawn, either one. I mean, it's weird. One's a tight end, one's a wide receiver. They both look nearly identical standing side by side. Wood's a little bit more thicker than Strawn, but
yeah. And that's something I think I got a question. Do you think that that's something that I know this is way too early, but I think that he's going to put on some LBs going into next year, and I think he's going to be somebody that really starts to blossom in year 2 and 3. You know what I mean? Plus, he's going to have all that experience and reps from this year.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Either Strawn or Woods, either one would be a nice little play. I mean, Sam showed last week that he has confidence in Jelani, right? Mm-hmm. So we'll see. And so far this game, he's shown his confidence in Mike. So
plus, if you move him outside the pocket, that frees up the opportunity if need be. If it's not there, he can just push it up and try to get it in himself with his feet.
Absolutely. Or I could just get in the car and drive really fast, and then maybe I get there in time to catch that touchdown. Oh, I am so tired of all these extra freaking commercials.
That's why I was just sitting here shaking my head about it. I'm like, man, they're killing me. Come on, we're in the...
My goodness. I don't care about Austin freaking air conditioners.
The Colts do, though, so.
Well, yeah, they're paying money.
Yes, sir.
Austin, I'll drop some of your ads on my channel if you want to give me a little bit of that cheddar. Shotgun, running back to his left, 3 receivers to his right. Single receiver to his left is Strawn. Takes the snap, steps up, throws, back in the end zone, and look at that. Mike Strawn.
Yep. And if you look, that was basically a 2-guy route. You had Strawn and Woods on the other side.
Yeah. Shout out to Colts for Super Bowl. I feel like I'm going to enjoy the pass rush this year. I absolutely. You did not call it. He did not roll out. But we both said it was going to be a pass to Strawn, and I said Strawn or Woods. Yeah, either one. But yeah, quick shout out. Pass rush looks good. They just need to get home. Extra point is good. Colts are up 13-6. That was a great catch. But, I mean, when you got Jelani and Mike, they're both in-zone threats. Big time because of their size and their athleticism. That makes them huge in-zone threats. And that's why you use them, because they were definitely the 2 biggest dudes there.
And this is the cool part if you guys are watching. I mean, everybody's out there they're so happy for me. It's like, hey, you're back in the mix. We love it. You know what I mean? I love that. Now we get
over under 4-yard line.
He ain't making. I'm telling you, between the 5
he ain't making the 4.
Nope, between the 5 and the 10. That's he's the.
If he can't hit the 4-yard line on a kickoff, I'm telling you, we don't need him. The one. Holy cow! He got to the. Oh,
yeah, but look what happened. Our team wasn't ready for that coverage.
Sit in the bed again.
But that's not their fault. He overkicked his coverage this time.
Oh, my goodness. I get these are the backup freaking special team units, but come on, guys. This is not something we're used to seeing as Colts fans. Not in the least little bit. Again, guess who knocked him out? Anthony Chesley. He's playing himself into the game. It's 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line, ladies and gentlemen.
Do it again, D.
Running back to his left, shotgun, takes a snap, quick drop, throws out to the sideline. That's a pickup of about 11 or 12 yards before he's pushed out of bounds.
And the thing is, these guys that stinking it up on special teams, that's where they're going to get their roster spots. You know what I mean? That's where man.
Yep.
Come on, defense. Let's get us.
Curtis Brooks out there right now. 3 receivers to his left, running back to his left. We got a tight end in motion. Now it's split receivers. Takes a snap, 3-step drop, looks, got time, throws to the running back in the flat, on the wheel. And I think that's Tony Brown that knocks him down after a gain of about 3, maybe 4. It was a gain of 3. We're in a hurry-up offense with 1:24 left in the half. Split receivers, takes a snap, looks, throws. Well defended, but caught by number 83 for a first down. Gain of about 8-9 yards.
Right here.
Minute
Get the
5
turnover
left.
right here.
Split receiver, shotgun, running back to his right. Takes a snap. 1, 2, 3. Quick throw out to the sideline, pushed out of bounds.
Oh, he did not catch
and they're going to call it a catch, but it's a short catch. But it does stop the clock, so that's big for them. It is a positive gain of about 2 or 3 yards.
Yep.
That is a catch.
Heck on it.
That was a hell of a catch, really.
Act like he's done it before, didn't he?
4-yard catch. 2nd down and 6 at the 27-yard line. Lions just driving right here, looking to tie the ball game up. Split receiver stacked, running back to his left. Takes a snap, 1-step drop, quick pass out. Hit immediately. I don't think he got the first down. Oh, that was a very Colts
friendly
spot. I'm pretty sure he got a little closer to the line of scrimmage than that. But that's okay. 3rd down and 1.
Colts brought a little pressure on that last snap, too.
Yes, they did. And it was good, tight coverage. 3rd down and 1 at the 22.5-yard line. Takes a snap, looks to his left, quick pass. That's a first down.
Rip it.
Brown
Rip it.
trying to rip the ball out and punch, trying to do his best, Darius Shaq Leonard, but it just wasn't working. First down. I think we got a timeout on the field because he did not make it out of bounds and the clock stopped. That was a designed play.
Green play, yeah.
That was a designed play to get him open.
All right. 38 seconds left. They're on the 18. What happens? What's your prediction? Do they stop them? Do they kick the field goal?
I don't know. I'm not going to predict this one. This one's kind of tough because they're doing pretty good. 38 misjudgment of time, misuse of time. That's what I'm going to call.
Okay.
All right. Bunch formation to the right. Shotgun running back to the left. Takes a snap. 3-step drop. Looks, throws. Caught. What a tackle.
Nice job, Chesley.
Upended him like nobody's business. Anthony Chesley has been out there all day making plays. He just suplexed that dude. Watch this. Boom. Nah, you ain't going nowhere. Up and over. Yay. That'll be $4 for the ride. Heck of a play. Anthony Chesley definitely playing his way onto the 53-man roster. That is definite. 31 seconds. They used the timeout. That might have been their they got one timeout left. 2nd down and 6 at the 14-yard line. We got stacked receivers to the right, running back to the right, shotgun, takes a snap. 3-step drop, looks, throws out towards the back of the end zone, overthrows, 3rd down and 6.
There we go.
Marvell tail covered, but it didn't matter. It was close enough to make the quarterback throw it away. That's basically what that was.
Yeah, that internal clock said, I need to get rid of this. And he was right.
Tell does a good job just staying with him the whole way.
Yeah, he's right there on that hip. He's able to reach around and not make
all
contact.
The cornerbacks look like they did a good job on their guy. 3rd down and 6 at the 14-yard line. Shotgun, split receivers, running back to his left. Takes a snap. 1-step drop, quick pass over the center. That's a first down. Caught at the 5-yard line. 20 seconds left. Detroit has to use their last timeout. I wouldn't have.
No, not with 20 seconds.
I would have ran up and spiked the ball.
Sir.
Again, misuse of time. I called it. he legitimately should have just told everybody, go spike it. That would have saved you that way you could have ran the football if you wanted to because you had a timeout left.
All right. We got it. You guys got a crush on this coach. Now, come on. Let's get back to the football game.
Dan Campbell over there. Just walking the sideline. All right, 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Diamond formation on the left side. That's a handoff to the running back who was stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Why would you do that with no timeouts? Dumb ass. Okay? Now you got to make this a quick snap. 8 seconds left. 3 receivers to his left. Takes a snap. Looks. Throws over the middle. And it was low and behind him. Incomplete. 3rd down and goal with 3 seconds left. Told you. If you wanted to run the football, you should have ran the quick snap drop in the first place instead of using that timeout earlier. I was right. They mismanaged the clock here at the end. He should have caught that. It was low and behind him.
Yeah.
But he should have caught that. This is the last play of the half right here. You ain't getting more than one play in 3 seconds.
I like
left.
what they're going for.
3rd and goal at the 5-yard lines. Right wing formation, running back to his right. Takes a snap, looks, throws. Back corner, he caught it.
All you had to do was turn your head.
Tony Brown never turned his head around. Didn't know the ball was coming. Didn't turn his head around. Didn't get his arms up. I mean, it was a good ball. Oh, he did turn his head around. He just didn't put his hands. He didn't even try to put his hands up. He turned his head a little too late, though. Didn't see the ball. It was a good pitch and catch.
They're in position. Make it.
And it's halftime. Tie ball game, 13-all. When your guy you're covering is in the end zone and he looks back for the football, yes, definitely turn around and look, but definitely put your hands up too, okay? You can do this at the same time. It's not any more difficult, right? At least you'd have had something there to possibly block something out.
I'm going to go ahead and change the quarter and put it on to 3rd.
Oh, since you got it there?
Yeah.
That's cool. But I don't know what Frank is saying. He's probably saying, oh, I like what I saw, but that's just normal stuff that he normally says. We could be losing 39-14, and he'd be like, well, I a lot of good stuff out there that I saw today. As long as as long as we just keep chopping wood.
If Coach Reich was ever to badmouth one of the players, I'd have to get done listening to that and go, he's not on the roster tomorrow.
Yep. Yep. You got that right. Honestly, I liked what I saw. For the most part in the second quarter for the Colts. Defensively and offensively. Especially considering the guys we have out there, right? I mean, we got our 3rd and 4th string guys out there on that last drive.
Yeah.
So I would say Ellinger will probably get the first drive of the second half, and then it'll probably be the rest of the day cone. That's what I'm looking at.
Hey, guys, while we're at halftime here, I just want to remind you the link. If you look at the 12:43 mark in the chat, there's a link to the Discord. Right now, we got about half a dozen guys in there, all talking. Well, other than me and Law.
Mm-hmm. Well, what do you think of the offense the first half?
I was very pleased. Like I said, I felt like Foles, he just did what, he just hopefully settled some nerves down fan base wise. You know what I mean? Hopefully Twitter won't be losing their darn mind as much this week just with what he's done. You know what I mean? And then and then when you Sam come out here, other than that first drive was a little sketchy, but he seemed to, settle things down, do what he does, move around in the pocket nicely, finding the open guys. And the thing is like you said, I feel like both offenses are outperforming both defenses right now. But I would say that our defense has closed that margin a little bit more than what the Lions defense has.
Okay. The run game is awful for the Colts right now on both sides of the ball. Run blocking is not doing very well for the Colts. We're seeing too many guys in the backfield. And then the run defense is just absolutely atrocious. Gotten a little better there in the second quarter. I'll give them that, because that first quarter, it was just a free-for-all. Whoever had the football was able to go at least 10 yards. But in the second quarter, got a little bit better. But the run blocking for the Colts right now on offense is not good. Not good at all.
The one that the big, like, shockers, concern, which I'm not saying I'm going to go but the special teams. I'm like, what in the world? This is not what you expect from a Bubba Ventrone special teams at all. And I don't care how deep you go. You know what I mean? He coaches those guys hard. He's really, that right there is probably, because like I said, a lot of those guys are the guys that you're counting on excelling at that particular, special teams and stuff to make the roster. And whenever it looks like a lot of them are failing, it's a problem.
I'm going to have to disagree with you, Brandon. I don't think the run game was fine when Lindsey was in there. There was still too many people in the backfield. He had to break tackles to pick up 3 yards. That's not what I like to see from a run game. Tevin says he missed a few plays, but he's not digging the Colts pass rush. They do have a sack, and they got a whole bunch of pressures this game. Mm-hmm. Believe it or not, I think the pass rush didn't look too bad, especially the first quarter or so. I thought the pass rush looked pretty good. They were more about getting rid of the ball quickly.
And I'm loving whenever Dio's out in that wide 9 spot, because wow, every time he's getting to the lineman, he's got him back on his heels, and he's, like I say, he's getting those hands in those passing lanes and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the offensive line. We're used to just powerhouse run blocking. Now, granted, it's not our starters out there.
Yeah.
I understand that.
How valuable is this Dennis Kelly, getting him healthy and
absolutely,
getting him out there and stuff?
Absolutely.
I hope so, Brandon, because I'll tell you right now, that to me has just been, he's out there, sidelines chewing these guys.
But a lot of pressure today in the first half by pass rushers, Odeingbo and Tyquan Lewis. Both those guys have been getting in the backfield, getting pressures on the quarterback. They just, again, we saw a lot of running back screens, wide receiver screens, little quick outs to, flats and stuff like that. They don't hold the ball that long. And when they do, they were paying for it, right? They were getting pressured out of the pocket or getting sacked. There was a couple times dude somehow escaped. That one sack he escaped where he should have been sandwiched. I don't know how in the world he got out of that.
Yeah, and the thing was he got out of it, and it didn't even look like he had the muscle to get out of it. It's just like he sat there and had a road map. Oh, I got to go.
Right.
It was like.
It's like, I don't, that was Lamar Jackson shit, right? That was impressive. And I think that was Blau that did that. So, Is it Blue, Blau,
Blau. Yeah.
Blow?
I've been listening to on the podcast saying Blau. So
Blau. So I'm right. Okay.
yeah.
But yeah, Colts will get the ball in first to open up the second half of the game. It's actually been an entertaining game, believe it or not.
Yeah, it really has.
Yeah, no starters really playing.
And like
I've been calling him Blau since the beginning, but I didn't know if that was right, because it could be multiple things, but I would assume it's Blau. Because it would be awful if your last name was Blow. Or Blue. That Blow or Blue. Either one would have been awful. Because O-U-G-H, that's through, right? Or though, but so Blow or Blue would be awful to have as a last name. I would repronunciate that sucker as a first grader.
So with what we saw 1.5 preseason games in and stuff, do you have a feeling that they're going to be combing the waiver wires closely on O-line?
Yeah.
I do too. I was a little, Kelly going down. Mm-hmm. Dennis Kelly, going down. That was very problematic because he was that veteran backup, But then you sat there and we lost Glow and Reed. If we could have just kept one of those, this would be a different story. But we didn't, so now here we are, and it's like
that's weird, Chris. Because from what I'm seeing in this game, I think it's reverse. I think the pass protection hasn't been that bad. He's only had to scramble out when he's held the ball longer than like 3 seconds. But I thought the run blocking has been bad this game, like bad.
Yeah, they're showing the Strong touchdown, and he's got 4 seconds. That pocket's clean right there, which I know that's only one play, but I'm just.
Yeah. But generally, it doesn't seem like the pocket don't break down till 2, 3, 4 seconds in, and that's what and that's all the time you're supposed to give a quarterback. Quarterbacks ain't supposed to be able to sit back there for 5, 6 seconds. That's an impossible ask,
Hey, Law, you want to check with Discord, see what some of those guys are thinking?
Not right now. I'll jump in after the game. Okay, guys.
Right on.
Because when I ask, the people here can't hear it.
Okay. No, that's fine. Yep.
Okay. Chris says, I wasn't talking about this game. I was talking about last season going into this season.
Oh, right on. Yeah.
Okay. No, like I said, I'm a little worried when it comes to pass protection. I'm a little worried on that left tackle. We'll see. I think this is a good fight right here between Ryman and Pryor. Are they studs? Are they top 10 left tackles right now? No. I just need them to be somewhere between 15 and 20. That's where I need them to be for this game or for this season.
Me personally, I wouldn't even mind if they were to bring in some interior line because, I know it's cool to see French and Fries and all that, but neither of them have been really, sturdy and stable at those positions. I wouldn't mind bringing in some more competition.
Yeah,
like I said, depending on who gets released and who doesn't.
But I think we'll probably see a little bit of waiver wire pickups. Probably it may be a situation where we let a couple guys go, put them on our practice squad, then pick up guys on the waiver wire that are, equal, somewhere around that general vicinity so that we got kind of a group of people to look at. Because I don't think there's going to be a lot of really good offensive linemen that's going to be cut off when they're average or better. You just don't let guys like that go, not for an offensive line.
No, you definitely are hoping to find like what we did with Pryor last year. Somebody, which I know we got him through a trade. I know, but I'm just saying, you're looking for somebody who is that fringe guy that maybe a team's loaded at the O-line. Look at rosters like the Browns. See if they let any O-line go. Because
now, I mean, the Browns and the Patriots are two teams that are known for just pumping out offensive linemen. So kind of keep an eye on them. Absolutely.
And like I said, the nice thing is if they can maybe one guy, and then you get Kelly healthy, and bring him in, now all of a sudden that depth is much, much better than we're seeing currently.
Did you see who was playing for the Texans earlier at wide receiver?
No.
A certain speedy wide receiver that Grigson drafted.
Oh, Dorsett?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I knew. Yeah, okay, yeah.
He made a nice play.
Did he?
In that game. Got lit up on the sideline and held on to it.
He's actually made a solid career out of, I mean, he went to New England and didn't, didn't get cut right away. So that was, and he produced decently, not great, but decently.
Tevin, I'll tell you, Ellinger has been 300 times better than what he was last season. Last offseason, preseason and stuff. 300 times better. Yeah, and Marlon Mack's in Houston. We all knew that.
Yeah, they picked up Dorsett almost a month ago, didn't they?
Yeah. All right. Here we go. There's the kickoff.
5 again.
Getting the ball at the 5. Nope. He didn't go nowhere. He get to the 15 maybe. Right?
Yeah.
I don't like Dallas as a returner.
Yeah,
I like him as a cornerback. I don't like him as a returner.
He wasn't looking real thrilled there, was he? He just sort of meandered up there.
He has not impressed me as a returner at all. But I like him as depth at corner. I think he's got some potential. Ellinger's still playing. I figured he'd at least play this first drive in the second half.
Fries at center.
Takes a snap. That's a handoff. Dion's going to lose a yard. 2nd and 11 off the left side. I'm telling you, the run blocking for our team right now looks bad. Does not look good at all. There's just nowhere for the running backs to go. All right, what are we looking at now? This is 2nd down, and they're
10.
saying 10, but it's 11. Well, he's got a patch on his side. That's not good.
Trying to quit smoking.
Yeah, okay. Just lost the stream. I'm about guaranteeing that Brandon's going to be fixing that hopefully soon.
What's up, Daniel Berry, officially Rams 2022 champs? That's a name.
What's going on, man? Appreciate you being in here.
Well, guys, while we're having a little technical difficulties, make sure you smash that like and hit that subscribe if you would.
Yes, definitely.
Here we go. We're up and running. 3rd and 6. So I'm assuming from what KDC said that Patman caught a 4-yard pass the last play.
3rd down and 6. Got bunch formation to the left. Ellinger has sacked.
What in the world was that?
That was a jailbreak. There was nowhere for him to go.
The right tackle just got obliterated.
Oh, my goodness. Left tackle didn't do a good job either, though.
Vandermark looked down at his feet like, are my shoes tied together? What in the world was that?
There was nowhere for him to go. He tried to step up, but there was nowhere for him to go. 4th and 12 at the 15. Here comes the punt. Sanchez drops it to the 33-yard line. Here comes the special teams.
Yes.
He ain't getting to the 40. He got about to the 38-yard line where the Lions will take over. Pretty good field position now.
Nice coverage, though. I mean, he's like, I should have fair caught this.
Right. Wow. It's all good, Brandon. It's all good. It happens to everybody on their streams. Tim Boyle out there at quarterback on the 39-yard line. He's got man in motions a tied in, under center, single setback. Takes the handoff, hands the football off, gets the right edge, and all day long, 20-yard run right down the sideline.
I want to watch that again, but it looked like
Jackson.
Dio just collapsed the edge on. Here we go. Yeah, he got all caught up in the wash there. Gosh darn it.
That right tackle sealed the edge for the Lions, and there was just nowhere for us to go. 20-yard run, 1st and 10 at the 40.
Oh,
That's a toss sweep. And he's going to pick up about 3 on the run. Good speed by the Colts in order to get out there. That Brian Dabo.
yeah. I apologize, guys, if you hear all that thundering and stuff. It's
Yeah, well, I went through that earlier.
First time I looked outside, I'm like, oh, it's raining. And I'm like, is that a tornado?
Second down and 7. Split receivers, empty backfield, takes a snap, looks, quick throw right over to the left sideline, made a man miss, got to the first down marker before he's dropped. Is Benson. That's a TV show I miss. I actually liked that TV show way back in the day. I bet there ain't many of you in here watching this that even knows what the heck I'm talking about.
The butler did it.
Yep. 1st and 10 at the 30. Under center, single setback, tight formation. That's a handoff. Broke 3 tackles, picks up about 18 yards on the run.
Well, the first one wasn't even a tackle. Looked like he tucked his arms and it just tried to shoulder block him.
That was Denbo, who tried to shoulder block him in the backfield for a loss of 3. Oh, he tried to wrap, but he didn't get it out there good enough. Speed remembers. Run defense looks awful today. Another run, and he's going to change direction. And this time the Colts were ready for it.
You know,
Stop them for no gain.
The thing that I find most frustrating about this run defense is they're getting
pressure and missing the tackles in the backfield.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like they're getting there. Get the payoff. Gosh darn it.
Yep. It's that whole situation that we've talked about, the scary part of this defense about, getting the pressure, but you got to get to the running back. There's a quick pass out in the flat, and he is hit out of bounds by Wilcox. Gain of about 3 on that. It's that whole penetrate the line.
Yeah.
That, Nate Ollie wants to do, the Gus wants to do, but you got to be able to make the play when you get back there. You can't miss. 3rd down and 7 at the 10.5-yard line.
Yeah, it's not
shotgun. Split receivers running back to his left. Colts showing blitz. And we got an encroachment. Free play, back in the end zone. He caught it anyhow, touchdown. Got both feet in. That was an incredibly well-placed ball by the quarterback for the Detroit quarterback. That Detroit quarterback laid that out there beautifully to where only the tight end could get to it.
Yeah, Boyle did a good job, but I got to admit, the defense made it awful daggone easy on him.
Well, Ben Banagoo got the offsides.
All right.
Colts are down by a touchdown, 20-13 in the third quarter, 9.5 minutes left in the third. Again, I hope we lose all 3 preseason games. Because
I don't, because you
Peyton
don't know how
Manning
hard.
used to lose all 3 preseason games. And we'd always win 13 games during the season and get to the playoffs and win the division.
I understand what you're saying, but do you know how hard it is not to swear during these things? Especially when it's that egregious. Come on, guys. No, I agree completely. Yeah. I'd rather the 12 wins during regular season every year versus a couple wins during preseason.
Absolutely. I appreciate the 20 of you that's sticking around hanging. Don't forget to hit the like button. I'd appreciate that.
And thanks again, Brandon, for putting us on and getting us up and running again.
Well, I did say 20, and now that's down to 19.
Oh, you offended.
But either way, this is the run defense is just so bad. So bad. I can't.
Are you
believe
surprised
so
how
bad.
much of a fall off there is in our depth? I mean, that's the
I
thing.
am surprised.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's so bad. I'm not upset with most of the other play. I think the secondary is playing as good as they possibly can, I think, for their position. Tim Boyle's throwing a very good ball.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. I think they got some good backups at quarterback over there at Detroit. Their offensive line is doing pretty good too,
And the thing about secondary, that's why I asked that question for your Believe interview, is that to me has got to be one of the hardest times, one of the hardest positions during this time when you never know who's going to be lining up, as far as secondary goes, and that communication and being able to understand, hey, I'm going to be here, you be there. I mean, these guys 5, 6, 7 on the roster, it's that's got to be the first thing that would be that communication, I would have to believe. But like you said, they're flying to the ball and stuff. I mean, it's just
the missed tackles.
Yes.
It's just a bevy of missed tackles this game. Kickoff. Colts going to retrieve at the 1-yard line. That's Flowers again. Gets to the 20, breaks a tackle, gets to about the 32 before he's dropped. Good job. Didn't change direction. He doesn't have immediate speed, but once he gets to speed, his stride looks okay.
Yeah. And the funny thing was he's like DeMichael Harris was. The first one was real sluggish and questionable, and then the second one looked remarkably better. So
yes, yes, definitely.
Just got to get out there and get your feet wet on the first one, I guess. Take that hit and realize, oh, okay, I'm not concussed. I don't have anything broken. We can do this.
Man in motion. Avoids the sack, throws it out to DeMichael Harris, makes a guy miss, drives forward, pick up about 5? 4?
Yeah, 4. I'd give him 4.
DeMichael, nice little play to make that first guy miss, though.
Nice little check down. Only moved in the pocket a little bit.
Down and 6. This is manageable. Woods and Patman still out there. Strawn out there, too. Strawn and Woods are your 2 outside guys. Takes a snap. That's a handoff. He drives forward for about 2.5 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 4 coming up.
That one was close. It looked like he was about to bust that loose.
Yeah, it was a nice little low tackle to keep him from breaking out.
Come on, guys. Let's get this first down.
Third and they're saying 3, but I guess 3. There's a snap out of shotgun, quick 2-step drop, quick pass over the sideline. That is to Dion. Picks up the first down after a gain of about 6, 7. And they move the change, which is nice. I want to see the chains moved. If your drive stalls, stall at the 50. Get a few first downs, give your defense breathing time. That's so important,
I think our offense is gonna come back and answer with a touchdown again, though.
Left wing formation, 2 receivers to his right. Running back moves to his right. He steps up. Now it's single set back under center. Must be a change of play. It's a running play. Dion hits the hole, just plows behind the right guard for a gain of 4 on the run. That was a smart move by him.
Ryman was just sitting there just
yeah.
That's a big man to be running behind, especially when you're
was Ryman, the tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just ran right between his numbers on his back and just kept helping to push. Picked up 4 where there was nothing there at first. Shotgun, running back to his right, takes a snap, fakes the handoff, steps, rolls out to his left, throws way wide open. It's Patman.
Yes!
They're calling it a touchdown. They're saying he backflipped his way into the end zone. Patman turned around. Oh, dude. The 3 blind mice couldn't have missed Patman on that one. All right. I mean, look, at least he threw it and he got it to him. But let's admit, Patman was so wide open on this play. Look at this.
Looked like he might have extended that arm in time.
I don't know if that was a touchdown. His feet might have crossed the line, but I think the ball has to cross the line.
Yeah, the ball does, but it looked like he extended it.
Either way, oh, yeah, he might have extended it as he was rolling.
Yeah. Good on him.
Patman has made himself a day today. Strong
good
has
on
made
him. I'm
himself
happy
a day
for him.
today. Ellinger's looked pretty decent. Now, again, I understand why he put so much air under that ball because he wanted to make it easy, make sure he caught that football, right? Because he was so wide open. Had that been incomplete, he'd have never heard the end of it until the end of days.
Yeah.
Verity actually makes the extra point.
Dead center.
Yeah.
The first one in 2 weeks.
6:41 left in the third quarter, and the Colts tie the game up. Look at how much air he put under that ball. He did. He did stretch it out. Good job. Good job by Patman there to get that in the end zone.
But Ellinger doing what he does. He extends the play, and, man, he's killing them rolling out to the left today.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not an easy throw. And
he's not been very impressive rolling to the right, though. He took a sack rolling out of bounds to the right, 2 yards.
I remember. Come on, now we just scored a touchdown. Let me think positive.
But both his rollouts to the left, other than that one really bad overthrow when he rolled out to the left.
Oh, the first drive, yeah. Oh, that looked.
And honestly, the pass protection was there on that play. He rolled out, but he didn't have to. All he had to do was step into the pocket. The pass protection on that play was there.
Well, I think the reason he rolled out was to draw that backer up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I mean, and that's Sam. That's what your scrambling quarterbacks like to do is roll out of the pocket instead of stepping up into a pocket.
And that probably
either way would have been good on that one.
That probably also helps Patton get that separation because now the corner's probably, losing discipline and coming up a little bit. And then all of a sudden he's like, oh, wait, he can still throw it.
Our receivers look good today. I'll give him that. I'm not seeing a lot of drops. Granson had one drop earlier, but then caught one, which was a good catch. Damn good catch.
And like you said, that one drop was a very tough, hind to outside type catch. So
high, way high.
Yeah.
And he was getting hit at the same time. So,
but like Goki always says, if he can touch it, he can catch it.
Yeah, whatever. You go ahead and try to catch something like that. See what happens, right? But the passing game for the Colts looked pretty good from first quarter till now. I think we're done with Ellinger, though. I think Cone comes in now. Because I don't think the Colts are looking to win this game. I think they're looking to see people.
Yeah.
What's surprising me is I ain't seen a damn throw to Woods yet. And he's been in this game since the beginning.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of blocking, too.
He has been doing a lot of block. Did I just see Verity drop out 2 yards deep in the end zone?
Yeah, I was trying to talk through it, but yes, you did.
In the corner of the end zone.
Yeah. They're having fun on the bench, aren't they?
Yep. I'll give you right. You're right, KDC City. They look a lot better this game than they did last game. And I wasn't going to, and I did not put it on the receivers last game. I put it on the quarterback because of just not placing the ball in the right spots. They are getting all kinds of separation in this game. See? Dio got a sack. Dio gets in there after what looked to be a safety blitz, was that? Yes. Denbo on the safety blitz forced him inside, and Dio gets the sack. Good job.
Nice to see him finish it. 2nd and 15.
Is that Dio's second sack this game? No. Delayed handoff.
Nice.
That was good.
That was Klein.
Yep. Cam came off his block and dove at the running back there. We're looking at 3rd and long now.
Yep. Gain of a yard. That was it.
And when I say long, I mean long. 3rd and 14. Here's a chance to get a 3 and out for the second time this game.
Time to pin those ears back, fellas. Come on. Let's eat.
Eric Johnson's out there sitting at the 1 tech. Actually, he's playing 3.
Yes.
No pressure. Good offensive line pickup. He's not getting the first down. That's going to be a punt. That was a good play right there, keeping everything in front of him, allowing a 6-yard gain. But when you need 13, 14 yards on 3rd down, 6 yards ain't going to cut it. All right. 4th down and 7, and the Colts force a punt. Are you kidding
sir.
me? Good job.
Okay.
Flowers back there for the punt return.
Okay.
That's new. Don't muff it. Don't muff it. Don't muff it. Don't muff it.
Wow, what a punt.
Yeah, all the way to the 10. Changed direction right there. Broke 3 tackles before going out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Not a bad return. He almost gave it to that kid and then didn't. That was dirty, Flowers. Come on now. I was right. Jack Cone coming in. Speaking of Cone, we just saw a tornado right there, right after I said Cone.
Was that for Dial or was that for Jack?
Right? I mean, oh. But
That's
yeah.
good. That was nice to see.
Yep.
That was by far the best defensive series for this iteration of lineup.
Absolutely. Now I got to see Jack Cone be able to throw the ball to anyone other than mole people.
Hopefully those nerves have wore off now, because I'm telling you, I've seen Jack in practice. I've seen Jack play for Notre Dame. He's not that bad of a passer. But I will agree that your assessment with the Mo people, he was definitely trying to score in a different way.
Right. Oh man, I'm hungry.
They are killing me with that one.
Oh my God, that looked good. That was some pulled pork, I think it was, right?
One was pulled pork, the other one was wings. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm not a wings guy, but I love me some pulled pork.
I like wings if they're good and meaty. I don't like the ones where you got.
I don't like buffalo sauce.
Yeah, I don't either. I like the assorted flavors and stuff. Buffalo sauce is just too bitter for me.
Yeah.
I like a good Cajun sauce on them.
Usually when I go to a chicken restaurant and get fried chicken, like a bucket or something, I'll replace the wings with breasts because, you know, I'm a breast guy. Sorry. Give me the extra, like a wing is like little bitty nibbles, like I'm a freaking squirrel or something nibbling on something, you know. No, I want a breast where you just go, there we go.
Don't get us banned or
Cone with the snap, hands it off. Good blocking, actually, for Tyson Williams there. He had room. He shuffled his feet to. Oh, no, that's Price.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. My bad. That's Devontae Price out there. I thought it was 47, not 20.
He has a real upright running style. Have you noticed that with him?
Yeah. He shuffled his feet a little too much. Had he just took off, I think he would have picked up 6 or 7. Shotgun, Price to his right, and he just muffs the ball, drops down on top of it.
That was on him. That was not.
That was all on him. Hit him right. Hit him in a bad spot. The hands. Loss of 4 on the play. It's going to be 3rd and long. About 3rd and 11.
Maybe
that was. I mean, it hit him right in the hands.
Maybe that's the problem, because the last couple days in training camp, Fries was hiking the ball to the Mole people. So maybe he just didn't get enough practice catching good snaps.
All right, there's a snap, 3rd and 10. He rolls out to his right. Looked like he was going to give it to Price. Does, but way too late. Picks up maybe 2. That was a hospital pass.
Yeah, it was. Cohen could have got it to him a lot earlier when he first thought about it and gave him a better chance to make a play.
No hospital passes. I don't care who you are. Cone. I'm sorry. I know you're a Notre Dame fan. He's not making the team.
No, I know. I told you
he's not even making the practice squad.
Yeah, I didn't think he would make it even if he performed well. I thought the Colts were too high on Ellinger for that.
Good punt all the way back. Forced him backwards big time. Nice push out of the bounds right there by Denbo right there.
Called his
name
a couple
flag.
times.
Hopefully that's holding on the return. Generally, that's what it is when it's a late flag like that. We're about to find out. We'll see where the flag is. That's generally holding when it's over there by where they return it.
Around the 28.
Holding on the return team. I was right.
Hey, Harrison. Appreciate you.
Actually, what I like about what I'm seeing from Ellinger is he's raising his floor. That's what I like from him this season. His floor has went up. He has increased what he's not what he was showing he was not good at last year. He's gotten better at this year, and that's what makes me like what I've seen.
Yeah.
Brandon says that Patman and Strawn are making this receiver room cut down a lot harder. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
You are right.
In the good way, in the right way, too. That's
yes.
It's not like they're both stinking it up.
Well,
and to
with
Harrison,
the injury to Ogletree, we probably will keep 6 receivers.
Especially
before we were thinking we were going to keep 4 tight ends. Now we may only keep 3 and keep 6 receivers, which I'd be okay with because, hell, 4/6, 2/3 of our receivers are big enough to be tight ends. I mean, literally, we have 3 receivers that are like the size of Kyle Pitts. I mean,
yeah, if we went 7 wide receivers, that would be where I'd start to go, come on, let's make a decision.
That's where I would be a little bit worried about, our offensive line depth, because that's where we would be like, cutting into our offensive line, I think, because we're definitely keeping 3 running backs. No question. That would mean we'd only be keeping probably 8 offensive linemen. And I don't like that idea. I get that a lot of our offensive linemen backups can play multiple positions, which is nice. But I just like having the extra offensive line, just like I like having the extra defensive lineman, And
the thing
I'm very Ballard-like in that aspect. Guys, don't forget to smash that like button, please. Colts out there, defense, 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Split receivers, under center, single setback. Handoff to the running back. Our run defense is freaking. What are we averaging on defense? Giving up like at least 6-7 yards a carry, right?
I mean, I would imagine at least, because, like you said, we only had the last series that was.
Yes, I think we'll do a 53-man roster right about the 3rd preseason game. Just kind of make our guess for the big cut downs.
Get it! Thank you. Who was that?
Look at that, a tackle for loss.
Brown.
Yep. That was a corner blitz. That was a jailbreak in all honesty. I mean, our entire front, just got in the backfield and made some tackles. Or got pressure. 3rd down and 2. Chance to force a second 3 and out in a row. Shotgun, split receivers, running back to his left. Takes a snap. Quick pass over the middle, and he dropped it. Brown in coverage, but he should have caught that ball. I don't think Brown got an arm in there.
Oh, he didn't. It looked like he got his left hand in there.
It's the small window thing because they're doing that stupid interview. No offense. I'm not saying, he's stupid. Obviously, I love the dude that they're interviewing, but
yeah,
it was hard for me to see.
Well, they're not even going to show it either.
Especially since I got sound off. I can't hear what the hell he's saying anyhow. But second 3 and out in a row that the Colts have forced. Here comes the punt. Fair catch called for and made at the 29-yard line. Smart move because they were coming in on him like nobody's business. And there's a flag on the play. Frank even came out there and, oh, no, that ain't Frank. No, that looked like Frank that was saying good job. Smart move. I wish I could read lips.
Yeah, but he's so chill with the way he talks. I don't even know most lip readers will be able to read.
I love that hat.
I know. They've got a few nice ones out there. My
Yeah,
wife is definitely glad she didn't go to training camp with me because I would have been like, hey,
the
look at
blue
that. Christmas
Colts
gift. Christmas
camouflage
gift.
is awesome. All right. Verity takes a snap. That was actually a good fake. I didn't know if the running back, if Price or Cone had the football until, I noticed that Cone didn't.
You messed me up. You said Verity took the snap. I'm like, what are they doing?
There we go.
He is a jack of all trades, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
He lost the kicking job, so he's got to try the quarterback.
Well, Cone's not looking great at
I knew.
quarterback.
As soon as I said that, I'm like, sorry, Jack.
All right. Strawn is still out there. The cow is out there at tight end. The refs are huddled up talking about something that's probably what restaurant they're going to after the game. Let's see what he says. Pass interference. Oh, illegal hands. Face mask, offsetting penalties. Illegal hands to the face and then face mask.
I wonder if that strong because they got the camera on him.
Yep. Nakal, Price, Strahan. Shotgun running back to his left. Handoff to the running back. Price gets a yard. 2nd and 9. How about we at least get one hole, okay, for the running back to run through? Shotgun, running back to his left, 3 receivers to his right, takes a snap, looks, waits forever, finally gets to Michael Harris. 2 yards past the line of scrimmage and a first down as the clock ticks out for the 3rd quarter. I think that's the last thing we'll see for the quarter. I get to change. That was a good pass. Little behind him, though, but great catch. I say a great pass by Cone because it wasn't at his shoestrings.
It got caught. Yeah, it was a catchable one.
Yeah, it was actually almost not catchable. It was way behind him.
Yeah.
Let me get this. We're in the 4th quarter, ladies and gentlemen. I almost hit delete. Whoops. Tie ball game. Colts are driving with the first down. Appreciate all you guys that are in here watching. It's a good game. Good game. Things that I'm not happy about so far. Run defense. Ugh. Run offense. Ugh.
Special
Pass
teams.
defense. Pretty good. Passing offense. Pretty good. Which is completely opposite of what we was talking about this time last year. I'm just saying, all year last year, we were like, well, our run defense and run offense is way good, but our pass defense and pass offense was terrible. Well, it's flipped right now. How you have a complete flip like that in one season is beyond me.
Different coaching staff,
Not on offense.
Oh,
We
is
still
that
got the same running back coach, don't we? Still got the same quarterback coach. We got a different wide receivers coach.
I thought we changed quarterback coach too.
No, I'm pretty sure we still have the same quarterback coach.
Okay. I thought he went with Carson.
Let me look. Yes, I know that Frank Reich is the head coach. Duh. Clayton Adams, tight end. Strength conditioning. Parks Frazier is still the assistant quarterbacks coach. Cato June, offensive line is Kevin Mawai. Yeah, Scott Milanovic still there. Thought he was. I wasn't happy with Scott Milanovic, honestly. But, I mean, I don't think Matt Ryan's going to listen to Milanovic a whole lot. I think he's been here long enough to be his own coach. All right. 1st and 10 at the 41.5-yard line. Under center, single setback. We got a left wing formation.
Go.
Little bit. Was that a face mask? Price looked like he had his face mask grabbed because he was yanked around like nobody's business on that. I don't see a flag on the play, but he picked up 2 or 3 yards on the run. Well, they're saying 4. Wow.
Just seems like, though, if he would have just exploded and hit that, I mean, because it was blocked up better than what he got. I felt like he could have got more.
Yeah, he should have got a lot more than what he did. Shotgun, left wing formation, takes a snap.
There you go.
Wide receiver screen, who got demolished to Michael Harris. Now, that is a hospital pass, but that wasn't on the quarterback. That hospital pass was not on the quarterback. That was on the play itself. That was just a really good defensive play right here by the corner. He was sitting and waiting and watching.
Yep.
Right? Because this was supposed to be a screen. I think Strawn might have missed his block. I think Strawn, because the corner was supposed to follow Strawn, and he didn't. Right?
Well, I know Harris just got EJ speed.
Yeah. We got a false start coming up. Now it'll be 3rd and 11. Strawn was either supposed to bring the cornerback with him or block him out on that wide receiver screen, and it didn't happen that way. So when you got a guy as big as Strawn, just tell him to hold off and then block his freaking cornerback. You know? Shotgun, 3 receivers to his right. Running back to his left. Takes a snap, 3-step drop under pressure, and is sacked. Shoestring sack.
I don't even want to see him next week. Come on. I understand, but this is way too big for him. Cone is just like a deer in headlights.
Well, he was under pressure pretty quick on that play.
Right, but I mean, it just you can watch his body language, and it's like he's just like looking for the out before anything even happens.
Sanchez clobbers it to the 15-yard line where the fair catch is caught by Alexander, and that's where Detroit will take over with 13:35 left in the 4th quarter.
Hey, defense, can you score some points for us? I'd like to win this game.
I'll tell you what, it's just been 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. Hopefully you get another 3 and out.
Did you see Indian Creek?
I don't actually put that on Cone, though. Like I said, that was design play to do that. The problem was Strawn didn't play his part of that properly. He had to pay attention. Either A, he was supposed to stay and block, or B, the cornerback covering him was supposed to follow him down the stretch, but read the wide receiver screen and made a great play. Either way, that's a timing thing, and Cone doesn't have time to look to see if the guy is sitting there. That's something you're supposed to just get the ball and throw quickly. You can't put that on the quarterback because you can't see if somebody else, is sitting there waiting on it. Because it's all about the quarterback has to get rid of that ball quick on those little type screens. He doesn't have time to look. I think the defensive back just read it and made a good play.
That'd definitely be a cool one to clip out. Maybe check it out and share on Twitter. How many days does it take before you get access to those?
Well, right after the game. Not the all 22, but right after the game you can watch.
No, the all
22. The all 22 takes about 3 or 4 days.
I imagine that is something that, as far as if Strawn is, I mean, that's something that those are type of things that might slip through the cracks, only being back for a couple days. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Usually, when you're right there next to the guy who's getting the ball, you're not supposed to take off running. You're supposed to stay there to block. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that was on Strawn. And he missed this dude.
Come on, defense. Get in there, Dio.
Under center, single setback, split receivers, takes the ball, handoff. Okay run stop. Pick up about 3, I think, on the run. Second down and 7.
Yeah.
Looked like Klein grabbing his boobie there.
That he took a funky hit.
Yeah.
He was bringing the wood, and he felt it just as much as he gave it.
Yep.
He knows that the defense needs to score here.
I saw Steinberg get 8 up in practice on some of your plays that I was watching.
Yeah.
Tyquan Lewis burnt him bad.
Yeah, there was a few of those. You know what I mean? Where our D line was like,
yeah. Stacked receivers to the left, shotgun, running back to the right, high snap, hauls it in, quick pass, first down to number 17, 3 yards past the first down marker, down the left sideline.
Knocked out of soft coverage that far down the field. Come on, Flowers.
Man, you're talking about not good about Colts +3. It's preseason. I would never bet on preseason. That's rule 1. Never bet on preseason games. Ever. Double wing formation. Takes a snap. Boom! Right at the line of scrimmage. Yeah. We got
They got him for holding too. I was going to say, come on.
Oh, my God, he got hit. Holding.
Yeah, Brooks blew that thing up. He was just like.
Yeah, Curtis did a good job there. We're going to look at 1st and 20 now.
Look at that smile. He's like, oh, yeah, I crushed it. I crushed it, Ellinger.
A little bit. Is he even old enough to play in the NFL? I mean, he looks like he's still 15. Shotgun, takes a snap, quick throw over the middle, or off to the left middle-ish, kind of pick up about 6, 7.
The thing is I'm curious to see, but I don't know if any other quarterback has QB ratings as high as he has over the first 2 games in preseason. You know what I mean? Because he's been very efficient with his opportunities, which I'm glad for. I mean, I'm glad that he's turned that leaf. You know what I mean? They just got that first year out of his way.
Empty backfield, shotgun, quick pass on the left sideline. It'll be 3rd down and about 6 after the completion of about 5 yards.
All right.
Come on, guys. Let's get this stop here. Force it incomplete. Get a sack, something.
Yeah, something that makes it not a 4th and go for it situation.
This is punt area if you force a stop here. Split receivers, running back to his right, shotgun. Keep trying to get people to come off sides. Ain't working.
Yep.
Pressure under the middle, and he breaks free for a first down run up the gut. Bounced off 3 Colts defending linemen. 3. Bounced off 3 of them. No one could just reach out an arm and grab him. No. Number 12 takes off, runs, looks like freaking Lamar Jackson getting a first down the middle of the field.
Lamar Jackson.
The hell is this? Run play, guaranteed. Told you. And 9 yards on the pickup, too. I got $20 says next play's a run play. You gonna take me up on that bet there, Loyalist?
Huh? I'm sorry, huh? No, I heard you. I heard you.
Run play.
No, I heard you. No.
All right. Too late. Double wing formation. Under center. Single setback. Oh! It's a sack by Dio Odangbo.
Dio!
Had it been a run play, it was a first down. Instead, Dio gets a second sack of the game. Dio blew that left. Oh, my goodness. He barely got a hand on him.
I'm telling you,
What a step by Dio.
I like watching Dio from that 9-tech spot. I mean, he really puts that end.
Wow.
Or that tackle on an island.
2nd and 1 to 3rd and 9. Just like that.
So do you make a pass play or run play here?
Dio makes the team. 3 receivers to his left, running back to his right. Shotgun, takes a snap, 3-step drop, pressure right in his face, somehow makes the pass for a first down. 2 yards past the line of scrimmage. Oh, my God. He had pressure right in his face. I think he got demolished as he got rid of that football. Ben got pressure on the
interior.
Huh?
On the stunt up in the middle there. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a stunt. I got stunted on my speech there for a second. There's the handoff, number 35. He went backwards and then somehow almost got back to the line of scrimmage.
What is up with all this shouldering stuff? I mean, we've watched them in practice. They grab it behind the thigh. These guys, every one of them are just trying to throw that shoulder and make that.
2nd down and 11 after a 1 yard stop there for a loss of 1 on the run.
Should have been a loss of 4.
Should have been 4-yard loss, yeah. Under center. Takes snap, 5-step drop, quick pass. Nice pass play. Defense right there. Great pass. He had a better shot at intercepting that than Sterling Weatherford had a better shot at that, I thought, than Mr. Junior there did. He got in there. He jumped that.
Yep.
He got his arm so far in there that the ball hit the back of his elbow. I mean, good Lord.
Yeah, the tight end didn't do much favors if he just stepped in and gave his
3rd and 11 at the
46.
Help. Shotgun, running back to his left, and we got an encroachment. Nope, false start. Nope, encroachment. Damn it. Gave him a free 5 yards. 3rd down and 6. Even the referee didn't know what.
He's like doing the Macarena.
I know, wasn't he? The referee out there doing the Macarena don't know what's going on.
Now, Indiana Creek, I agree with what you're saying, but let's remember this was always going to be an old Milwaukee game.
There's a snap, 5-step drop, throw over the middle, caught, first down, and Moore kept his balance after a broken tackle. 1st and 10.
Yeah, without the ones, I think this was always going to be an old Milwaukee game.
That was a good placed ball right there. In stride. Wow. Wilcox got burnt bad on that play. Left wing formation, under center, single setback. That's play action. Roll out to the left. Quick throw over to the running back or tight end, and he picks up 10, maybe a first down. 7 minutes, 12 seconds left in the game. Did they give him a first? Nope. Second and inches.
But I don't know what Skaski's doing there at all. I mean,
under center, right wing formation, single setback, two receivers to his left. Takes a snap. That's a handoff to the running back who's got enough hold to get that first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Ew. Well, it's nice to see that other teams have guys with last names that's just as difficult to pronounce as the Colts do.
Iguapuke.
I don't know how you pronounce guys with last names that have 5 out of 6 consonants, in a row.
Get him!
Nope. Yep. Got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. After that rollout, quick throw over to the running back, Mitchell, or tight end Mitchell. But the Colts read that the whole way, got 3 guys there to tackle him. And
that play is hard. That's a hard play to complete when you got 54 with his size and stuff.
Yep.
I mean,
Odango's played this whole game. And is playing his butt off, too.
Yes, sir.
He's not out there right now, I don't think. Shotgun, split receivers, running back to his left, takes a snap, throws. First down at the 3.
Is it?
First and goal. Oh, no, they're going to
short.
call it short, but it sure looked like he crossed that line to me when he caught it.
Look at that. Odenigbo looked pretty good coming out of there, too.
Weatherford.
Huh?
They're going to call it 3rd and 1. Let's blow up the middle, guys. Blow up the middle. Under center, tight formation, single setback, takes a snap, handoff to the running back. He's got the first down. He got that 1 yard, and that's all he needed. First and goal at the 3.
Spun right through Banagoo's arms.
Yep.
How many times have we had them and just...
I know. Look, I understand that Ben Banagoo is a favorite player of a certain guy, Zach Hicks. He's not making the team this year.
Tight end lined up off sides.
It was a bad pass. It'll be second goal at the 3. He threw that out the back of the end zone. I don't think that was a bad pass. I think it was just a throwaway. I'm having a little bit of chest pain.
Really?
No, that wasn't a throwaway. That was just too high. That was a bad pass. I was right. First time.
I don't think the game's that bad, Law.
Just excited. Handoff. He's going to go to the left and get a touchdown. And they did. They're going to call that a touchdown. I knew it was going to go there the way that everything was lined up on the left side that way, and the Colts did not adjust defensively. There was too many blockers on the left side.
Go for 2, guys.
4 minutes left in the game. Colts are down 26-20. Extra point upcoming. From the 23-yard line, the ball is up right down the middle. Colts are down by a touchdown.
You all right, man? You want to pull it a little early today? Or I can sit here and I don't know how that would go for.
Just give me a minute. I think I'll be all right. I just need a minute. Chest pain's gone. Now I'm just trying to breathe. Well, I don't know, man. Again, run defense is awful. There was some very good passing, though, to be fair. Bad tackling by the front seven, especially. We are getting pass rush. Lots of pass rush in this game. Can't finish it, but we're getting a ton of pass rush.
And the nice thing is like you said, this poor tackling, that's something that can turn, you know what I mean? Because that's, I mean, you know, it's not like these guys are poor tacklers and no, I mean, they're just having a bad day at the office type of tackling. You know, it's not like they have had a history of this. You know what I mean? Some defenses.
Well, I'm liking what I see from a lot of these guys.
That's what I was thinking, Speed.
Chili cheese dog effect, maybe. No, it's not heartburn or acid reflux. It was pain right on my left ribs. Made it kind of difficult to breathe.
Bigger concern for you, the run defense or the special teams?
Run defense. By far. Bubba will get the special teams licked up real quick. The run defense is more of a schematic issue, I think. And missed tackling. Tornado warning. He's taking it out 3 yards deep. Flowers.
Yep.
Say you better get past the 25 then, and he does. He gets to the 26.
But he looks like, I mean, have you noticed after that first one, he's coming out with a lot more confidence.
He's taking, and his strides are longer. Like you can see that he's feeling a little bit better doing that.
But he's definitely securing the catch. So that's step one complete. Good. Check.
Yep. 1st and 10. Oh, we made it to the 28. Ooh. Good job.
It's that extra long stride.
Yeah. We're waiting on the referees to say play ball. Can you do that for me, please? Why are we just sitting here watching? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. I mean, come on. What was that all about? Was the clock messed up or something, maybe? That might have been a clock issue. Shotgun split receivers, running back to his right, takes a snap, 3-step drop, looks, throws out to Price along the sideline, stays in bounds, cuts back inside, picks up an extra 3 yards. 2nd down and 7 upcoming. Dan Campbell about run out there and tell him, you didn't bite his kneecaps.
Yeah. Hypothetical here, Law. Say you run the clock down, you get it down to 27 seconds, you score a touchdown. Do you go for 2?
No. Well, that was a bad pass.
Yeah.
You might as well.
I was going to say it's preseason, you know? I mean,
there's no games will end in a tie in regular.
Right.
But yeah, that would give you an opportunity to see something you don't see very often, and that's 2-point conversions. Yeah, I would go for 2.
And that's the thing. You get your goal line offense, but also Verity, you know, he missed the PAT last week.
3 receivers to his left, running back to his right. takes a snap, 3-step drop, looks, open.
There you go.
First down. Nice catch by the tight end. Leans forward by Kalanick and gets the first down. Kalanick? That's a name. Oh, that was good. That was a good job by him.
Mm-hmm.
He looked one way, cut the other direction, and left that linebacker just sitting there going, where did he go? Where did he go? Good blocking, actually, right there on the left side of the line this time. Granted, you only picked up 3 because Price isn't exactly the fastest guy on the team, but it was a good seal. The linebacker was able to get around and make the tackle, but actually good run blocking there. 2nd down and 7. Shotgun. 3 receivers to his right. Running back to his left. Takes a snap. 3-step drop. Look. Throws downfield. Oh, just off the fingertips of Nakao. Just off the fingertips of Nakao. Oh, man, I can't see the score. I can't see the time. I can't see nothing because we got tornado warnings.
I'll tell you what. Price on that one chips the DN and decleats it. I mean, decleats the guy. He just like, the tackle was like, oh, okay. Is that all I got to do? Holy cow.
That how we're playing today? Shotgun, running back to his left, takes a snap, 3-step drop, looks. Hard pass, wide open. Got cremated, though, after the catch.
I'm telling you right now, Price in these last 2, Chip, I mean, he's throwing that shoulder in there, and it's a lunge. I mean, if he misses, he's going to jump 3 yards past the line of scrimmage.
Cone looks a lot better this drive than he did the previous 2. A lot better. Coming up on the 2-minute warning at the 35-yard line. Man in motion. Takes a snap. Handoff. Price picks up 3.
Price is no longer a halfback. Warning. He needs to be our fullback.
Huh?
Price is no longer a halfback. He needs to be our fullback. He's been just
carry a fullback.
I know. But the way he was blowing the shoulder in those chip blocks, that was impressive.
I mean, honestly, our running backs have been good at pass protection for like the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Very good at pass protection.
Since we got Rathman as
I was going to say, it's the Rathman effect. Even after gone, the running backs are taking that and whatever they were taught and bringing it on to the new groups, I think we'll score. Indiana Creek Walker asked, can we score? I think we're going to score. I don't know if it's a touchdown or a field goal, but I'm pretty sure we'll score here. I'm not going to say anything yet because I don't want to jinx it.
Well, I will say that's what Cohen was good at for Notre Dame. When, these tight games, he's going to grind it out for you. He was never going to be that flashy long ball guy. I'm a little disappointed with his accuracy or lack thereof. I mean, because he gets comfortable with it. I think we'll find that his accuracy, if he's around long enough, will improve.
I don't think Foles got sacked in that first quarter, did he?
No, sir.
So that's always a plus. We've had a few sacks with Ellinger and Cone. But what do you expect with your, 8-string dude sitting out there?
I expect Ellinger not to run out of bounds when all he got to do is throw it away.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, Speed says he had the pleasure of seeing every game Rathman played in San Francisco, hard-nosed player. 2 dudes that I liked a lot at the fullback position was Tom Rathman and the Moose.
Yes.
I liked them both. And there ain't very many Dallas Cowboys guys that I liked, but I liked the Moose. All right?
Yep. That's why I told my dad there's certain guys that, I liked Roger Staubach, but I couldn't stand the Cowboys. He was like the opposite of what you expect with a Cowboy player.
Well, it's like, Daryl Johnson was just a beast
Yeah.
at fullback. A beast. Another guy that I liked at fullback, I think he came out of Notre Dame too. Played for Tampa.
Allstott?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Mike Allstott. He played hard-nosed too, boy. He was out of Notre Dame, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he ran the ball from that fullback position better than,
Yeah.
the Moose. Because now he was a road grader. He would just.
Yeah. Oh, they're sending everybody but the kitchen sink, and it pays off with another throw to the mole people.
I knew it. There was a mole people again. That's right. He's out of Purdue.
Purdue?
Yeah.
Okay.
I knew I'd seen him quite a bit.
Yeah, Purdue. You're right. I knew it was out of Indiana somewhere.
Yeah.
I just couldn't remember where exactly. Been a while.
Yeah, that was before I was really into the football on college level.
Shotgun, running back to his left, split receivers. 4 wide, takes a snap. Another all day long. And he dives. He gets that ball over the line. He gets the first down.
Watch Price pick the splits up in the middle if they show this again. They got to show. His blocking has been impeccable.
Lions have been.
Watch this.
Yeah.
Well,
He
it
got
looked
the
better
and stopped him enough.
Yeah, it looked bigger than that in live speed. Come on, Jacobson. Show
Shotgun.
Nope.
They did hand it off to. What are you doing? That was a terrible freaking play. That play was blown up from the get-go. Price should have just ran forward instead of digging his way out and out and out and out and losing yardage as he went out. He should have just dove forward and tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. Instead, he lost 3 yards, second down 13. Takes a snap, 4 wides, cone, all day to throw. And that's what happens.
Yes!
You got all day to throw. Nakal with the touchdown right at the corner of the end zone. Touchdown. There's a flag on the play. Is that going to be pass interference or?
There's no Mo catching that one. I'll tell you that.
That penalty's declined.
All right. No Mo was catching that one.
Nakal with a great catch right here. And then held on to it into the end zone. I told you that we would score. I just didn't know if it was going to be, a touchdown or a field goal. I'd go for 2 right here just because. It's a prime opportunity to see your team go for 2.
Yep. Good goal line offense opportunity.
You did it once last week. Let's do it once this week. Here comes Frank Reich. What's he going to do?
Well, Brady's there calling out some orders, so that's a good
See,
sign.
that's what happens when you got time to throw the football. You can hit people. You can hit people. He said the bus was out of Notre Dame.
Yeah. No, that I knew. Like I said, Allstott, I remember seeing him, and I was just – I don't want
But the bus wasn't a fullback.
No, he was happy.
Should have been, but
all right.
They are going for 2.
I'd pull Cone, put Ellinger in there. Give you that threat of the run also, you know what I mean? Do not hand the ball to Price. He's too slow.
No, our running defense, no. Don't step up, roll out. There you go. That was not a smart. Well,
yeah,
that was a busted play.
Yeah, he was like, okay, I'm just going to throw it to area field and give a guy a chance at it.
So the Colts lost by 1 point.
They're going to muff the kickoff.
Do we do it on sides?
Oh, that would be so disgusting. No.
We haven't had that opportunity yet either.
Right.
Give Verity a chance for an onside kick. I mean,
just kick it about half of what you kick it regularly, and it'll be an onside kick.
If you have Verity kick an onside kick, is it a pooch? Is it
Thing is with the rules for all the onside now, it's just
almost impossible?
I know.
I know. I don't know if onsides are even allowed in preseason right now. That
what's
might be
the chat
against the rules.
thing? Tell you what, we still got over 20 people in here. Appreciate you guys. Make sure, if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe. Let people know that we're here. We're going to be here every game live, except me next week. Thanks to Colts Nation 365 and my guy here, Colts Law. I get to take my son out to see the game.
All right, let's see what happens.
Feeling better, brother?
A little bit.
Okay.
I may just need to.
It's amazing what a touchdown does for you, huh?
Well, I was feeling a little bit better
I
before
know.
then, but which I'm glad, because had that touchdown happened while I was still grabbing in my ribs, I would have been good. If it's allowed, I still say go for your onsides because of the simple fact. You want to, yeah.
Yeah,
Steve
I got
says
it.
update that
Thank
damn
you.
score.
I was just waiting for that onside kick.
Maybe just for a moment, man, Brandon, because I need to sit down. Nick Cross. It was onside, and he caught it. They did do it onside.
I messed up.
And it was a well-kicked onside. It was a well-kicked onside. I liked where he put it. It's just the guy got there and caught that sucker. Popped that sucker up. Didn't go high enough, I don't think. He could have put that up a little bit higher. But it's hard to do that one hot bounce. And that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. This was a great, fun time to watch. I got to get mad a few times. I got to get excited a few times. What'd you think there, Loyalist?
No, I agree completely. It had its own entertainment. Couple things that surprised me that I'm not real thrilled about. But like you said, I feel like one of them with Bubba can get cleaned up fairly quickly. The tackling, I think, can get cleaned up. But I still feel like there's a little bit more than just missed tackling for that run defense. So
absolutely,
hopefully this week we'll get to see him in training camp on Wednesday and get a better feel for what the coaching staff is doing to fix that.
Absolutely. Guys, thanks so much. And make sure that you have the notifications, all notifications turned on, because I'll be pumping that stuff out. Me and Chuck will be pumping that stuff out next week. Greg Quick says just preseason. I know. I'm not unhappy about the game score. I'm unhappy with a few things that I saw from the game, but I don't care if they win or lose this. But make sure you have that notifications turned on, all of them. Until next time, I'm Lord Owen. That's Colts Loyalist. And as usual, have a good one.
just because a player's not a household name doesn't mean we can't make him a household name.
Passing game looked a lot better this game, right? A lot better. I want to see more Strawn. I want to see more Patman. I think they definitely played themselves into the wide receiver room so far. Have a good one, guys.